Hello again, my dear friend. Our adventurers have just finished their business in Fimbleton. They solved the mystery of the corrupted scarecrows and have claimed the strange Vesiculum Darkai for their own. Now, what lies ahead of them? Where will they go next? I guess we'll find out, won't we?
So,
Just get more testosterone in your body, pussy.
that's what I've been saying day one. Welcome back to session 3. So, we are starting off this session in the tavern, which you three, Mirage, Ornan, and Dara, would be in after Assunta kind of parted ways from Fimbleton, and Macau and Ambrose went to Miss Bursky's house. So, you guys enter the tavern. People have now dispersed from the center of town. They've gone about their day as they normally would. Most of them going out into the fields to tend to the crops. Others who have, different jobs here would just go about their day. So yeah, the tavern is, since it's like the middle of the day, right? Didn't I say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's probably like midday right now.
Yeah, we'll say that.
I think it's similar.
So it's around midday-ish. When you guys enter the tavern, you know that it's not super busy, considering it is kind of a work day for most people, so they are all out doing things. Tavern is mostly empty, except for maybe a few people in having like a lunch or just kind of resting. So, what would you like to do? Who's doing what, going where?
I joined them last.
Huh?
Oh yeah, drink.
Mirage, you said I could buy you a drink, right? You said you'd drink with me.
Yeah, sure, I could just have one.
What? Why not two?
Thank you, Ornan.
Two, three?
Let's see where it goes.
All right.
Let's
Come on.
at a time.
We're going to get some drinks. Come on. So we're gonna approach the. I grab you by the arm and I'm like, come on.
Oh,
So I'm gonna approach the barkeep.
Very well. Jaff is in there working away, but as you guys approach, he gives you a nice warm smile, and you can already see he's beginning to fill a couple tankers of ale.
I was just like, oh my good sir, can I get two for me and one for the pretty lady?
Of course. And he puts down 2 tankers of ale for you, and then fills one up, gives it to you.
How much?
On the house. After everything you've done for us, please. It's the least we can do to repay you.
Oh, stop it. Stop
Well,
it.
we're also very grateful for you. If you had not come to help us, well, I don't know what would be left of the people here. Those scarecrows were tormenting us for some time, but now that it's dealt with, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
you're in good hands. This is a nice little town we have here.
Very
And
nice.
now that Mally's back, and as a rift walker at that too, I don't think anyone will be picking on this village for, well, a long time.
Are rift walkers really that scary around here?
I don't know if scary is the right word. Very rare creatures, rift walkers are. In fact, this is the only time I've ever seen one, at least up close.
Likewise.
Yeah, no, me too.
And
It was quite weird.
Yes, they are weird, as you would say. But from what I've heard, rift walkers are not fearsome foes, creatures. Mostly they tend to seek isolation and stay away from large cities and towns,
Oh, yeah.
which is why I guess it's not unusual that Mally, after turning to a rift walker, sought out Flayton Tower, is the closest abandoned thing nearby. And I just wish we would have known or been able to talk to him. But he's back now. That's all that matters.
Very good.
Thank you for the drink.
Of course.
I have a question for you. Are there any spots like around Fimbleton that we should check out, or is there anything else
Got
that's
any
kind
tourist spots?
got any spots that we should go see?
Not around here. Usually, at least people who come to Fimbleton, it's mostly just a stop along the way. There's no major landmarks, no large game to hunt. It's a relatively peaceful area. Now, if you're looking for a thrill, I would consider still traveling westward and going to Anamnesis. Not that far away, maybe less than a week's travel.
Are so many people there?
Well, yes, it is the largest city in all of Ethos, so it is quite a large city.
Would you ever want to go there, Dara?
Though one of the least crowded places in Anamnesis would be Karnaka. It's a more spacious, natural city, I guess, if you will. Lot more grasslands and forests than just a complete stone city, if you will.
That sounds a lot better.
I may have to contact Dion later on to see if he may have any tips.
Yeah. What?
Contact who?
I was just a friend of mine.
Strange, I thought you said. Never mind.
Can you send me the updated map?
God forbid somebody be named after a god.
That's so weird.
That would be so odd.
That's
Well,
It should be on
that
Discord.
rhymed a lot of it.
I haven't seen
So much of it
I've been
rhymed.
looking.
My brother Dion McConnell.
Yeah, Dion McConnell. It's Dion Mustard.
Yeah.
Dion Mustard.
Dijon.
It's like, oh, Dion. No, Dijon.
Yeah, no, definitely Dijon.
Dijon.
My brother.
Yeah. Such good call.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the old one, but I couldn't find the new one.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries.
Mirage, do you have anything else going on that we should be aware about?
In this town, this is all I know of right now. I have yet to report Dion on. I have yet to update him on this whole thing.
You keep saying that name like I'm supposed to know who that is.
You definitely should.
What? Oh.
If you're not a religious person, knowing all the gods in this world is
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
For Ornan and the life he's lived so far,
I was just like, I know one god, and that is
Gods
the
are
god
like-
of war.
yeah, they're not a super important part of their lifestyle.
Oh, I
So,
know.
yeah.
Boy.
I was like, you're saying that name like I'm supposed to know who this Dion is.
My apologies.
That's like trying to say that like I could name every single Hindu god.
I'm aware.
I think you're just giving him
Just-
shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Understood.
There's just
Oh, my apologies. Dion is the god of love.
There's a god of love?
There's a god for almost anything one can think of.
Yeah, the god of war.
All tuners
Is that the
of
only
this
thing you
vast
can think of?
universe.
He's the only god I was really raised on. For Valhalla, shit like that. Blood and glory. Raw! That's the entire purpose of my tribe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, whatever.
He is one of many tuners in this vast universe. He has been my informant.
Informant?
He directs me towards various places that are in much dire need.
What does your informant suggest we do next?
I've yet to update him on the matter. I may do that before I rest
Probably a wise decision.
and report in the morning.
Very wise.
Thank you for the drink.
Do you want another one?
What the hell?
Ah, yeah.
Coming right up. You guys get 2 more tankards of ale.
Did you want me to pay you back, or?
Oh, he said it was on the house. Don't worry about
right,
it.
right. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, so while you guys are slamming down ale, Mikau and Ambrose, you guys are hurriedly walking out of Miss Bursky's manor.
To recap, what the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh! No, of course, yeah. Okay, no, I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to think about that for like several hours at least. About the way that she like grabbed your shit. It was like, rah! Like ripped your fucking sleeve off in the mark, and she got angry. And there's only one of 2 reasons you're here, and all that bullshit. Yeah. I won't worry about it.
You're gonna pester me for the rest of the day, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Answers, gimme.
Remember that clause you had in the contract?
I do, quite. Let me quote it. And he fucking pulls out the little notebook that he has it written in. Let me just double check. Okay. Either party need not disclose personal information at any point. The only exception to this would be, if particular and specific pieces of information would prevent harm or danger from falling upon one or both parties. Now, let me ask you one simple question, my friend, Ambrose, my good friend. We were told to leave the town. Seemed like a threat. There will be consequences. As was said, that sounds like danger or harm. Yeah, no, that's it. That's my argument. So what the fuck?
Then let me ask you this.
Okay.
How did you get arrested?
This is not quid pro quo.
I ain't sharing anything, and I don't believe you're in danger, unless you decide to share something about yourself.
Anything or that in specific?
At least something how you got yourself in trouble and ended up in a halfway house, or your leg. That I've been curious about.
Can it be vague?
Then I'll give you a vague answer in response.
That works. We're getting somewhere. So glad. I was somewhere that I should not have been. And I made some questionable choices. Got my ass handed to me a little bit. And was promptly arrested. There's a lot more to it than that, obviously.
Oh, I know.
But come on with your vague shit.
A decade or so ago, I accidentally got messed around with, not my fault, but got stuck with the wrong people. Yes.
Okay.
A woman that shall not be named.
That was my next question. Okay. I know you said don't worry about it. I'm gonna. Do I need to worry about it though? Is that shit going to keep happening? Is she gonna fucking send some people after your ass? And therefore my ass as well because I'm detail.
I don't think she's that dumb.
Is it bad that I hope she is?
It makes things more interesting if it was. I don't think a woman who got out of a dangerous situation would like to put herself back in a dangerous situation because of a stranger.
So it was a dangerous situation.
Damn it.
Good to know. That's all. Tavern time?
Yes.
Can I have a singular drink, maybe, for celebration's
If
sake?
you keep your mouth shut,
Completely, or just be nice?
completely.
Is it worth it? Yes! I can do that. For how long? How long do I have to be quiet? When does it start and when does it end?
Until the matter becomes relevant again. To them. Not just us.
I'm confused. You said to keep my mouth shut. Do you just mean in general, or do you mean not talk about that? Why would I talk about it? I am your friend. You know this.
Can I roll an
Don't look
insight
so
check
bad.
on that?
Go for it! Go for it!
How about a 9? You don't know.
Seems genuine. But like,
It's Macau.
it's me now. I would not tell them. Because first of all, it does not matter to them. Second of all, I'm your friend. Third, I forgot how to count. Third, if I don't need to worry about it, I'm not going to bring it up. Okay?
Okay.
But I can talk though. It's like still like in general, have a drink, talk, chat, la 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 la, that kind of thing.
Of course.
Yes! And I'm gonna just book it as fast as I possibly can in the tavern.
Cartoons.
Yeah, there's dust.
Dust in the shape of Macau.
Yeah. Just the fucking poof, and he's gone.
Wonderful. Okay, so
Tavern and actually do something good.
the door bursts open with a short Macau who's made his way
Horse.
inside.
You asshole.
Lord.
Compared to the rest of you, yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, but I pack a punch. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Macau bursts in the door to the tavern, slowly followed by Ambrose, who'd walk in about 15 seconds later.
Oh,
Drink! I can drink!
Can we get another one?
Of course.
Just one.
Right away.
Thank you
And
so
he
much.
fills up a tankard of ale and hands it to you.
Only one.
Thank you. You have made my day.
You're quite welcome.
Oh god. I don't know how long it's been. You're certain?
Go ahead.
Fuck yeah. Just down the whole thing at once.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ambrose is gonna sit down next to where you're sitting, and then he's gonna pull out a little board, and it's for making lace because he's stressed. But it's more of keeping his hands busy while observing the rest of you guys.
When did we eat last?
This morning.
Ah. Good.
Good dad.
Yes. Yup.
What?
He's a lightweight, I believe.
You okay, buddy?
I did not used to be.
It'll be a cheap date.
A what?
Hey!
As they say.
No.
So, Dara, how do you two know each other? You two seem
She changed
very
the topic.
familiar.
Oh god.
I walked out of a forest one day and came across this one.
That decked him straight in the face. Just like what happened in the field.
Is there any history behind that, or is that a way of saying hello?
Apparently it was a way of saying hello. I kicked his ass in response.
Yeah.
And then we've been following each other ever since.
More
Oh.
like I've been following
Our
him
story is more
because he seems happy in a good place in his life, and that's what I want. So I thought that following him around would.
Have I told you anything? Yes?
Some things, yes.
Yes. A good place is the furthest thing from my description.
Well, from how you carry yourself, you seem very happy.
He seems content with himself.
I'm learning how to be myself again, so yeah.
Oh, same.
That is commendable. Good stuff.
It takes effort.
Same hat.
What?
Same. We are wearing the same hat.
Same situation.
The
Similar situation.
Similar situation. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe I wasn't before too long.
No, I just lost it. It's gone.
It kind of just went.
Your train of thought or your mind?
Yes.
Ah! I like your friend. I like him. Even though sometimes I really, really just want to jump up there and just, but I won't do that.
Be a hell of a jump.
Sorry, I should not laugh.
It was meant to be funny.
It's fine.
It was funny.
Do you think I'm short?
Put yourself together.
Who here thinks I'm short? Just come on. Okay, yeah, no, 2, maybe 3. Okay. Do you think I'm short?
I'm not judging.
No, I'm not asking if you're judging. I'm asking if you think I'm short. Do you think I'm short? At the bartender. Am I short?
Not in the slightest.
Congratulations.
Who else? And I turn around to anybody else who's in the bar.
Okay, yeah. Actually, as you turn around and go, who else? The door, it's like that double, like, saloon type door just
God.
opens up, and you see a heavily plated dwarf that walks in. He looks fine. His armor, though, looks battered, scratched, torn, damn near destroyed. You can see on his back is a longsword, and towards the tip of the blade, it becomes circular. Like it's like a semicircle on the very tip of his blade.
Oh, sick. That's for beheading. That is my initial thought. Is that it's curved so that you can
PTSD?
get the head off more easily.
Like how it just.
So-
You don't know shit about me.
He has long braided red beard and medium length, like ragged red hair. You can see the armor that he wears is not plated, my bad. It's scale mail.
Oh.
I just grabbed the other thing. Okay, yeah. So he walks in and looks straight at Jaff. And Jaff, as he's like cleaning a tankard, like looks up and goes, "No, we don't serve your kind."
Oh shit.
And the dwarf looks up like, "Oh, really? You don't serve my kind. But tell what kind would that be?" And Jaff slams down the tankard and begins to like shuffle around and opens this bar side and begins like walking towards him. Short, ugly, wrinkled, fat. And then as he like gets like forehead to forehead with this guy, They clasp arms like warriors.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Old friends.
Oh, thank God. I was about ready to take the tanker that's right in front of me. Just throw it.
Both of them share a laugh. And then you hear Jaff say, What are you doing in Fimbleton? Oh, you came all the way down from Visconte. You hear the door speak up. Aye, brother, we have a bit of a problem. Our supplies, you kind of hear, he begins to like whisper, so you hear bits and pieces of it. Our supplies are dwindling. People lost. Can't hold out. Is what you make out from the conversation. And then you hear him say, I hate to ask of this of you. I know with your leg and all, we need more bodies to help. You're a great warrior, Jaff. I need you back at Visconte, please. You just hear Jaff sigh, and you kind of see him like hang his head. I can't even protect this town anymore, Balu. I don't even think I could make the journey to Visconte alive. With my old age and, well, my leg, I am a weary old man. I am no longer a fighter. Balu sits down at one of the nearest chairs, and just kind of like wipes his forehead and just sighs and seems defeated.
Balu?
Balu. B-H-A-L-U.
I was so close.
I was nowhere close.
I was
And
close.
Visconte?
Yes. V-A-S-C-O-N-T-E.
Nope.
Damn.
V-A-S?
V-A-S, what?
V-I. Did I say A?
Yeah, you said A.
V-I-S-C-O-N-T-E.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to spell it right
So
now.
V-A-S.
I will ask him later.
V-I-S.
V-I-S.
Yeah.
Yes. I was wondering.
Son of fuck.
Visconte.
C-O-N-T-E. I was
okay,
close.
I used
Yeah.
an A instead of an O, but
I
okay,
got
Visconte.
K-A-S-M-C-O.
And then
What?
Balu is B-H-A.
Yep.
Okay.
B-H-A or A-H?
B-H-A-L-U.
Fuck.
See, he's short. I'm not that short. He's
I'm
short
not
than
that
me.
short, but like you're still short compared to me. And compared to Dara.
You're a fucking mountain!
Where are
Okay?
you?
Yes.
I am the common
A
people!
valley.
I'm the...
I just make my way over to Bob.
Hey.
Please do not pick fights.
I made a joke.
He's taking it as a fight.
I have a question for you.
I might have an answer if it's a good question.
Okay, Mirage, what are you doing?
Oh, I just, while they're having this, I just make my way over to Balu.
Okay, yeah. He's just sitting down in a chair. Jaff kind of like puts his hand on his shoulder and stands up to his full height and goes, "At least I can get you a meal, my friend. It's the least I can do." And he goes back behind the bar and starts preparing a meal for Balu. Balu's just sitting down at the moment and is just kind of like rubbing his forehead, trying to like think about what to do next.
I just go over to him. May I join you?
I would never say no to a pretty lady, please.
Just sit down. I can't help but overhear little remnants of your struggle.
Oh, have you ever heard of the village of Visconte?
I might have passed by.
That's what I hail from. Made the day's journey all the way over here. I was hoping I'd get some help from old Jaff, but it doesn't seem to be in fit shape to help us, you know.
He needs his remaining energy to look over this place.
Hey, I understand that. I was merely hoping to get help from a once great fighter. But as you can see, I'm shit out of luck now.
Well, don't count yourself out completely.
Oh.
Me and our group over there have helped this town out with It's a little scarecrow issue.
Oh, is that true now? Is it? And he like looks at the rest of you. And Jaff, as he's like preparing a meal, looks over. And he goes, "Yes, these fine folk here helped us with our little scarecrow problem that we've been having. They are very capable at handling themselves and
I'm so capable.
very well in a fight."
Oh yes. So good.
Oh. Well then, perhaps
What's up?
you would like to help me. At least.
Where are we going?
The village of Visconte. It's about a day's travel westward.
West? Okay. I'm not opposed.
We built right into the Banshee's Screech, that is.
The what?
Banshee's Screech.
What is that?
Our place. Shush.
It's the large mountain westward.
Oh,
Yes, we're
got it.
a sizable mountain village. We've had a bit of a
Got it.
bug problem, I guess you could say.
Bug problem?
You know of the Chiotin people, yes?
No.
No, not
No.
familiar. Oh boy.
Maybe?
Can I roll a history if I heard?
If
I
you,
will definitely not know who.
you can
they are.
definitely roll history if you want to.
Would there have been any Chiotin people in Ditch?
11.
History too.
No.
Okay, then
11.
I don't know.
11?
Yeah.
From where you have come from and lived, you may have heard of the Chiotin. You never would have come across them in your travels.
I've heard of them, never seen one before. I lived in a small mountain village.
Yes.
South.
Yes.
I have. I did travel west.
Oh, it's possible.
You also did travel east as well. I'll give you that with advantage because there's a high likelihood. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
You haven't heard shit. Which is really strange. Yeah.
You just
Don't
gone.
recognize.
You've been just
Not
apparently
familiar.
very
You've
lucky.
been drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll
see-
give you advantage as well because you are technically well traveled.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
Natural
A
20.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Let's cut.
Come
How
on.
you spell Chiotin
Nat 22.
again?
Kalimar.
CHIOTI.
Not one.
Oh.
The duality of
So yeah,
man.
you've not only never heard of these things,
It hurt my head thinking of it.
yeah, a little bit, just a little
You just
bit.
go. What the? Oh.
Okay,
God.
so with a natural 20 in your travels, especially with you traveling east of your hometown, or southeast, I guess, over the mountain range that you would have gone over, you would have definitely come across these things before. These are the Chiotin. These are like a half scorpion hybrid people. Yeah, species of half scorpion creatures that have the ability to easily adapt to different environments. Their skin is made of chitinous material whose color ranges depending on where they live. The color of the chitin helps them, of their chitin. Helps them hide from predators or ambush prey. These creatures make great fighters or promising thieves. Majority of the Chiotin live away from towns and cities and prefer being secluded in the wilderness. Chiotin are generally reclusive, but some stay in small packs to hunt larger prey. So, the ones that you know of the most, that are very familiar, are the cave Chiotin. These are the Chiotin that live, in caves, mountainous areas, very rocky terrain. They're more nocturnal than other creatures. And if you're not careful and you don't look closely enough, they can essentially camouflage into the rock and just become invisible.
Slay.
Yeah.
And how do you spell Chiotin?
Chiotin.
That was so off.
I was also off.
Okay.
I was.
K-I-Y-O-T-A-N.
I kind of.
Same.
Yep. K-I-Y-O-T-A-N. Yeah.
It's in the
Yeah.
Discord.
It's been a
Where?
while.
When is it posted? Oh, that must have been one of the class lore things.
The Races of Ethos.
Right. Okay.
It's like one of the first 2 ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You said Chiotin and I went, oh,
Oh.
I know about these.
Oh.
I know, but I don't know.
Right.
Jamie knows.
So, yeah.
Anyway, he mentioned bug people.
Yes. I completely forgot where he was at. There's been a bug problem. He asked if you're familiar with the Chiotin. You said no, so he would explain almost exactly what I explained to you, to the rest of you. Now, we've never really had a problem with them before, but we do know that we had some forest Chiotin just up north of the Banshee Screech, but now they've been attacking our village, and we don't know why. They've been stealing our supplies, weapons, food. They've been attacking our people, destroying some of our buildings, and if we don't do something soon or get some help, we're not going to have enough food to last winter. I mean, they just keep coming. It's almost a daily occurrence. And I come here asking for help to do something to fight back. We have some defenses. We have some men who do fight, but they are simple warriors. They are not ready to do a full-on attack or raid, and we have no one else to investigate, so I come here begging for help. We could pay you.
Oh,
Our
Now you got the attention?
our Reeve is prepared to pay. We were hoping for Jaff, knowing that he was once a great fighter. But you five, if you are willing to, we could pay you, and if you are willing to help. We'd have to make the journey westward, so I hope that's not an inconvenience.
Not particularly.
nah,
One
nah, I
question.
don't really got no place to be, so
You have any clients to worry about right now?
Nope.
How long has this
I'm
been
open.
occurring?
That.
It's been fairly recent. I can't remember. There's been so much going on. He kind of like leans back and he starts rubbing his head again, trying to remember. Jaff would come along and hand him like some food and water. And after about 30 seconds of him like eating a bit, it's maybe a few weeks, maybe if even that. The first time we saw Chiotin nearby, it's a damn shame we can't even understand them. So I don't know what they want. I wish we could bargain with them, but I don't know. Now, seeing that none of you are really familiar with these people, I guess none of you would also speak their language. That's unfortunate.
There is one language that everybody speaks, and that is this language.
he's
You're
right.
not wrong.
He's right.
You are not wrong. So Visconte is asking for your help. Is really it?
Rodam, one question. Just to confirm, they've never done anything like this before about a couple of weeks ago.
Aye. And these are forest Chiotin. The only forest nearby Visconte is up past Banshee Screech, and they have to make their way through the mountain range to get to us. So I don't know why they've come this far, unless they're really just angry. But Chiotin are known to not do that. So for them to do that, it's rather strange.
Is it a possibility that something else is provoking their land and they have no choice but to come this way and take from you guys?
That is highly possible. In fact, that's what some of us were thinking. But again, we don't speak their language, and all they do is attack us. And they are ferocious creatures. I don't.
Have you been to the forest lately within the past couple weeks to kind of see what's been going on?
We've
out
sent
there?
scouts, many scouts.
I I guess none have returned.
None have returned. We sent them up the trail through Banshee Screech, the one that we all know, and they just never return. So we've tried to hold out and build some primitive defenses, if you will, to defend against them, but these are clever Chiotin. It is very strange. I don't know. It's like they plan coordinated attacks, and that's not like them.
Now I could see why you guys are a bit scared.
It's strange. Very strange.
The forest is to the north of Banshee Screech?
Aye.
Up through.
Yeah, they want something, or they're fleeing from something.
Mm-hmm.
Or something is ordering them around.
That's again why I ask for help, because none of us know what is going on here, and we're all very scared and tired and losing supplies daily.
Quick question: would you want us to leave today, like right now, like us following you out, or tomorrow?
It is a day's travel. Earlier the better. But if you need time to resupply or get your affairs in order, I guess then I can wait a day. That's it though. I leave in the morning.
In the
I'm prepared to
morning.
leave now.
What?
Are you good to go? I don't mind leaving now.
I am primed and ready to go at any given time.
I'm
And
ready
then
to
we're going.
Yeah, we're going.
You go now? Good. I am at my peak.
Right.
If there's a disturbance, it's my job to investigate.
You got
Well, I'm
nothing
glad to
better
hear
do.
it. And you are prime pickings for this job. He finishes the last bit of his food and stands up and like stretches his arm a little bit and goes, "Oh, I apologize. I didn't even say my name. I am Balu. Balu Bambuckner. It's a pleasure to meet you all."
BOM? B?
I don't think you need to be too concerned with the spelling. Just
Bom.
spell it however you think.
Yeah, because I spelled
Buckner?
Balu,
Bomb
B-A-L-L-U.
Buckner. Not Buckner.
Love D&D spelling.
BOMBUCHNER. Sorry.
Sure. If you pronounce it the same way, then we're all good.
Buckner.
That never works anyways.
Baloo.
Bomb.
Baloo.
Where necessity.
Baloo. Bomb. Buckner.
Well, if you're all ready to leave, then
Yeah.
let's hit the trail. Jaff, good seeing you again, brother. Jaff would give him a quick nod,
Your darts.
and
Thank you.
Balu would exit the tavern.
Primed, so sharp.
Ready to go?
We go?
We go.
We go.
Alright. Everyone's gonna slip his arm under your arm. Just make sure you're fine. Relax.
I'm ready to kill something.
Okay, so you're all ready to leave then?
Yeah.
I don't want to be touched too. What the fuck?
Okay.
Fine. If you trip, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll probably left.
So, you guys begin to leave Fimbleton behind as you go westwards towards the Mountain Village of Visconte.
Goodbye, free drink.
The mountain village that's built into the side of Banshee Screech, which Balu described as just a large mountain or a smaller mountain range. So yeah. He leads you out of the town and into the vast grassy plains of the Riftlands. Is there anything you guys want to do while traveling? You are able to travel about half a day and then continue the next day after you take a long rest.
Yes.
No? This was the right chat. Yeah,
No, the patrons are the. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, during the long rest, I will play with Gawain.
We're not at the long rest yet. I was just saying, do you guys want to do anything before long rest? That's my bad.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just informing you now.
Okay.
But during the traveling, no, not particularly.
Yeah, nothing I really want to do during the travel.
I think I'll do a religion check. Just phone a friend, phone Dion.
Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty. Oh. That's an 8. Oh, that's
Unfortunately, nothing happens. Okay. So, as you all are traveling westward, the moon begins to...
There's no moon.
The sun.
Sun. Oh my god. I said... I was thinking sun, and then I'm like, what does the moon do again? And then I'm like, Freudian slip.
It is no moon.
Wax.
Wanes. It's waning away, and when you wax things, they
Wax
get...
on.
Yes, wax on, wax
Okay.
off.
Okay,
Or
so...
wane off.
The sun... I almost said moon again. That was very close. The sun begins to wane. The day becomes darker. You can also see that in the distance, some storm clouds are forming. You would all know that this is not a rift storm. This is just a normal thunderstorm that appears to be coming your way. It will probably reach you the next day. But stars are out. The sun fully wanes away. And Balu would be like gathering some sticks and stones to make like a small campfire. Pulls up like a small like log or something and sits down just right by the fire, and you guys are able to do whatever you want or just take a long rest.
I know that I want to take first watch for 2 reasons.
I'd like to.
One, I want to sober the fuck up, have not good dreams if I go to sleep drunk.
Good to know.
Second, I want to keep an eye on that. Any objections?
No, but I can take
Okay.
second watch.
Perfect.
Be up for a bit, but
Okay, well, I just figured get that out of the way now. You
you're
know,
fine. I'm just
Cool.
informing I'll be up for a bit. I'll be playing with my bird.
I will be playing with my leg. We are.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm like, what? Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I call it. My
comes
leg.
off.
My leg.
Yep. Leg number 3, baby.
Quick, does anyone
It's too late
need
now. You made the joke.
any
It's already happened.
weapons sharpened while we're here?
You want to sharpen my my rope dart, maybe?
Yeah, no, I can do
I
that.
have so much fun. Don't fuck it up.
I'm not gonna fuck it
I
up.
braided that myself, so be careful, please. Isn't it pretty?
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of braid is it? Like what kind of? Just a
Do they
regular?
have names?
There's so many different types of
I
braids.
just do them different, and then I go, that's that one.
In fact, that's what they're
What?
called.
What
yeah.
that?
It's the
What
one
kind of
where I split 3 and 3 and then mix it.
So just a regular.
It's tight. It's works real good.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You
He has a wetsuit.
you gonna talk to your guy?
Yeah,
Gonna try.
no luck this time.
Oh, you already did it.
Well,
He said nah.
I... Maybe next time. Perhaps he's busy.
That is a god thing. They frequently say nah, because they have so many more important fucking things to do. Okay.
Well, all I needed to do was just update him and ask about a suggestion or two about what we were heading into. But
I was like, maybe he already knows.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't need to tell him anything.
Because they know all the shit.
But do they really?
No.
That's
Precisely my point. I'm just like,
Why are you so against gods?
they're stupid. Why are there so fucking many?
They serve many purposes.
That's too much.
I didn't even know this one existed
There's
until
too much.
today.
There's too much going on. They don't do anything.
It's a vast universe.
Don't fucking do anything.
It's a
When
vast-
it matters is what I'm saying.
It's a
when it
vast
matters.
universe that
I've
requires
not been
many
alive long enough
tuners.
to dictate for
There's
that.
a lot going on behind the scenes that we take for granted or don't even really acknowledge.
Well, this silly little instrument that they need to tune is completely out of it. So, the tune, I mean, is fucked up. What a great job they've done, you know?
There are all sorts of conditions that can affect the tuning, and it is my job, and hopefully the gods' job as well, to make sure that harmony's intact.
If they're gods, can't they just do that?
Nah, there's so many different other gods you have to keep balance.
Who the fuck came up with this?
Who knows?
Who is the grand designer that said, "Oh, you got the so many my children"? Fuck it. Stupid.
I don't think anybody knows.
Whoever it is, fuck 'em. This was a bad idea. Stupid fucking idea. What if I created innumerable powerful beings who have dominion over very specific things?
What would you do?
Not that.
It's not the question.
Like if I was this
Yes.
big bitch, if I was the big bitch, Dara, then what I would do is make it easier to be alive, not have that many fuckers running things. There's too many. Just a couple maybe, just to make sure that things are good, and if something bad happens or if somebody fucks up something there and it could be catastrophic, maybe fix it before it gets too bad. They don't do that. They wait until the bad thing has happened, and then you need help, and you are desperate, and you are vulnerable, and you are crying to the sky for some sort of fucking assistance, and then finally, when you're at your most vulnerable point and you have nothing left, they come to you and they say, "Oh my child, I'm finally here for you, let me help you," and they prey on the fact that you're fucking vulnerable, and then they do what they want. They don't help you when you're good. They don't. If you are having the best time of your life, if you are happy, if you are satisfied, you're good in what you're doing, they don't give a fuck. So,
You lead an interesting life.
I sure do, and it's not thanks to any fucking god. So there. Play with your fucking bird.
I don't play with my fucking bird.
I'm gonna go up to the dwarf.
The what?
The dwarf. What's
Okay.
Pronounce it for me again, because I.
Balu.
Thank you. I didn't have my.
Jinx.
Gonna walk over and speak in dwarvish and ask him how he's doing.
Oh, this is the...
Oh, well, I'm a bit worried. I mean, I'm the champion of Visconte. I'm the leader of the Varamus Vanguards, and here I am, wandering around looking for help. I really thought I could take him on. I thought I could do more.
Is he speaking in common or is he speaking in dwarvish?
Could you understand dwarf?
I said I was speaking dwarvish. I speak dwarvish.
Oh, I didn't hear that. You said I would like to speak to the dwarf. I didn't hear.
I said that, and then I said I'm going to speak in dwarvish, and I'm going to ask him how he's doing.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Anyways, yes, I speak dwarvish.
Okay. He'll speak back in dwarvish then.
Everybody needs to ask for help sometimes, especially when it's a bigger problem.
Oh, I am aware. I just... It's a different situation. I always thought that if dire times come to Visconte, I'd be able to be, the one to lead a charge and bring our people to victory and safety. But now it's different. I feel weak. And I've seen many battles. I've traveled, I've seen places, seen things you probably shouldn't see. And here I am, scared of these abominations, these bug-eyed freaks, and I just wish I could do more,
Oh, that's understandable. Everyone's afraid of something, and at some point, and it might change over time.
Alright. So what are you afraid of then?
I'm scared of a certain person.
Oh, I can understand that. Humans, us mortals, we are the scariest creatures out there, I'd say. Hey.
I would believe it.
I mean, unless you count dystopian gods, well then, yeah, then you can be fucked. Anything else on your mind?
No, it's interesting
Oh,
in general.
I didn't even get their name.
Ah, I'm Ambrose.
Ambrose, it is lovely to be traveling with you, and thank you again for your help.
Of course. I was also curious about your town, of what the craft might be, or what you guys do there. Before the whole Chiotin problem.
Oh, aye. Well, we're a mountain village. I mean, we kind of support ourselves. We mine minerals from Banshee's Screech. Sometimes export it to Analysis. Like I said, leader of the vanguards in Visconte. I don't really know much else. It's a quiet village. It really is, which is why it's also sudden that we're being attacked by these things. We're not an aggressive village. I mean, we're peaceful. Really have done nothing. So.
If I may ask, which is a very good question, do you guys have anything special that, or anyone of your town that might be desirable of somebody else?
Be desirable?
A magic item or something that somebody else could be after.
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
I was just
Why
curious.
why is that of importance?
Trying to cover all the bases. Some
You think they're after us for a magical item?
No, I'm just trying to cover all the bases.
Well, that doesn't.
People come after all sorts of things, and if somebody is controlling these Chiotin or ordering them around, they could be after something else.
Oh, you think this is deliberate? Someone's trying to get to us,
I'm not too sure.
like an. Oh, I've never thought of that. It's possible the reef could have enemies. I mean, any one of us could have an enemy. But like I said, we're peaceful. We've not really done much to antagonize anyone. So, like I said, I don't know. And these Chiotin, as far as I'm aware from what I've learned from them, they don't often form together. They're like wolves, I guess, if you will. Nomadic, always on the move. Wherever there's, things to be hunted is where they go to survive. They don't often form together in such large groups, so that is why it's strange that they are coming after us in these large numbers. And like I said, coordinated attacks. These are planned. So it's different from just them wanting, just to steal food. It is, I don't know, perhaps someone is sending them to attack us. I don't know.
Well, we'll chat around and we'll look around.
That would be appreciated.
Of course.
I only know so much, and with the past few days, I've really only been focusing on defenses. I'm not the one to ask questions. That's why I went running for help, if you will. So.
It's good to have as much information as you can, but
Aye.
you focus on defenses and we'll focus on figure out what's going on.
That would work out perfectly. Well, thank you, Mr. Ambrose.
Have a good night.
What's my cow doing? Are you still just
Pacing.
At this point, I'd probably be messing with my leggy.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm curious about this.
Oh gosh, I'm busy. Because it made a weird clicky, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Can I help by watching?
No.
I'm like, oh.
I'm doing this by myself. Investigation. Flat roll, baby, flat roll. Let's go.
Amen to those.
Okay. So.
Debin.
Debin. You start messing with your leg again. You start fiddling with some gears and cogs and knobs and stuff just to see what moves, what works. And as you begin to twist some like cap that's on your leg. You start twisting and twisting and twisting until it goes, and it starts loosely just spinning in place.
What did he do?
I'm asking myself the same question at present.
It doesn't seem like it's destroyed anything, but like where that little cap was, now when you try to like take it off or like spin it one way to tighten it, it just loosely spins around.
Can I take a look at it? Would you like me to take a look at it?
Oh fuck. You sure we're not that fine, okay?
I truly hope I didn't make it worse.
Oh no, that was all me, cow baby. That was all me, don't worry.
Can I take a look at it?
You know, I fucked it up
And
probably.
see if I can kind of fix it if it has a
That
problem.
was all me, cow.
Sure, you can roll with disadvantage.
The fuck? Do it. Oh.
It's not better than you. Fuck you! That is a 10 and a 22. It was a nat 20 and
Oh,
an 8.
come on.
Okay.
That's better though.
I mean, you might not understand cogs, but I mean delicate things and figuring out. how
As you
things
start
are
like
used together.
poking around the leg, this is gears. This is metal. This is not fabric. So everything is just almost just completely foreign to you, if that makes sense. So as you start like poking around and try to do things, you go back to the cap and you're like, maybe I can fix this. And you start like twisting and trying to push it in. And as you push it in, a tiny little screw from the other side goes.
Oh god damn it! Does that look broken? Anything?
The screw doesn't look broken. The screw just like looks like it was pushed out.
Okay. He's gonna ignore you too. Can I try to put the screw back?
Let me
Make
help
a
you.
sleight of hand check.
Let me
I
help
can do
you.
that.
Let
Shit.
me help you. It's my leg.
That's an 11.
Okay, with an 11, you're able to put the screw back. You found out like where it was placed. That's about it though. So you put the screw back.
Cool.
Good job.
Good. +5 to sleight of hand help me. Maybe we should go talk to a professional about this.
I don't even.
Where did you even get this?
Found it.
You just found. How intricate is this fucking thing?
Very.
Have I seen any other type of
No.
prosthetic?
I've got the good eye.
You didn't steal it, did you?
It was not in the possession of anybody at the time of it entering my possession.
I would have switched to Infernal. Did you take it off a dead body?
Absolutely fucking
I
not.
thought so. Just making sure. I'm gonna give you your leg back.
Thank you. Fuck. Fuck you. And I'm poking and prodding. I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just like looking.
Fair enough.
Trying to understand this
Oh,
fucking
and
thing.
before I
That's
get up,
fine.
I'm gonna pat you and like whisper in your ear. You would though, and walk away.
Whisper in my ear again.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
I would.
That's
going.
disgusting.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I have to taste them sometimes.
No.
Okay.
Go to
You
bed.
sometimes.
So, Macau, first watch. Okay.
Bring Damien. That's cocked. Ooh!
Oh.
19.
You're just keeping an eye on the storm?
I'm looking around at most things, but mainly
Yeah.
seeing like when it's rolling in.
You can see very like far off the distance, like
Mhm.
flashes of like lightning. It's almost calming in a way. You get the like cool breeze kind of like blowing in your face. It's the calm before the storm. That feeling of it's coming your way. But again, you know that it'll probably be over you tomorrow.
Anything else interesting?
Other than that,
Or just
you can clearly see around you with like the starlight illuminating the ground. There's nothing else really around you. It is grassy, hilly plains for the most part.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep my eyes up there. Just keep it.
I guess also in the distance you'd be able to see, like from the flashes of lightning, Banshee Screech, which is a large mountain off into the distance.
That's not the foreboding side at all. Okay.
Okay.
Who's
Second watch.
next? I got
11.
Okay. With an 11, very far off in the distance, you hear like a faint screeching sound. Like a creature. That was strangely timed.
I hate this game. I want to go home. I want to go home.
But off in the very distance, you hear a faint screeching sound, and if you want to go ahead and roll, would a nature check be to like try to discern what the sound is? All right, nature check.
17.
Okay.
Slay.
With the 17, you know it's the sound of a griffin. Very far off in the distance. With your aptitude in hunting and your knowledge of different creatures, you can tell that this is just a griffin off in the distance, screeching.
What way is the sound coming from?
Westward.
Was anyone taking third watch?
I'll take it.
Okay, third watch.
How about a 7?
7.
You hear the distant sound of thunder. You see a few flashes of lightning. That's about it.
I would also have to do something else during that watch. I'll have to text you though.
Oh. Mystery.
Secret.
Someone's got a secret. Someone's
Yeah,
got
all
a
of us have
All of us.
secrets.
All of us with our secrets.
What?
Well, yeah, you're more of an open book, I guess,
No.
for the most part.
I just haven't gotten asked any questions.
Yeah. Because you're just so chill.
Yep.
We're not like,
Make
what the
a
fuck?
religion check.
I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I just believe
If I
it.
knew that was
I'm
going to
just
be
an
part, I
angry
would
dude,
take
and I'm
it.
like, okay.
So that is a 14.
What am I looking at here? There we go.
Cal, he's just my people with that voice is angry. He's my people who are just angry. And if no one listens to me, and so he's chill. He's like, whatever. We're just fucking mad all the time. I get it. Who wouldn't be?
Mad at this fucking place, yeah.
Okay. So, trying to get in contact with it, you begin to feel your spine begin to tingle.
God.
All of a sudden you feel as if something is watching you. It doesn't take form, but you feel the wind shift around you to what was a gentle and cool breeze is now frigid and bitter, biting wind that swirls around you. The starlight begins to dissipate, and darkness begins to you see think of you're looking off in the distance. You can see the starlight illuminating the ground. All of a sudden, darkness just over the land, slowly coming up to you to where you can't see 10 feet in front of you.
Lovely.
Then you hear his voice. Ambrose, you call to me. What does thou desire?
I have quite questions.
And I have answers.
Oh. The first thing is I got something interesting from help you guys. What was that place called?
Visconte? Or no,
No.
oh, the Ashen Lords
The
area?
yeah, the Ashen Lords thing. What's it called?
The Vesiculum Dark Eye.
Oh yeah.
You got the Vesiculum Dark Eye when we were at the fucking...
I'm gonna kind of pull it out. I ended up with this.
A powerful boon gifted to you from something beyond our comprehension. This will help. You understand why we made the deal in the first place.
Of course, which leads to my second question, is the Chiotin in past Banshee's Screech?
Mhm.
An issue?
What do you think?
Everything's an issue.
So I ask.
I just wanted to get confirmation, that is all.
Confirmation?
I just needed to know if it was something that I had to deal with, or somebody else.
That is up for you to decide. Why ask me? You can do as you please, but you understand what you have to do for me.
I do.
Good. So perhaps it's the best path to take.
I guess so.
Wonderful. I will call upon you when I need you. Stay close to the shard that you carry.
I have no plans of giving it to anybody else, or letting anyone take it.
Good. Perhaps it will come in handy.
I hope so.
Good. Strike fear into those who deserve it, Ambrose. The Vesiculum will help you fulfill what I desire. And we'll get along wonderfully. Always.
With that, the starlight begins to... The starlight, or the darkness begins to dissipate, and the starlight comes back, illuminating the land once more. You can see the storm has gotten a lot closer now. The sun now begins to wax on.
Swag. I also like how you said... like you said... You pick up that mic. You're like... Then you picked up the mic, you were like...
We're getting that quality.
Yeah.
Okay, so your watch is over. Light begins to return to Ethos.
Ambrose is pleased me. That just shivers.
All right, the storm is now overhead. You hear thunder, you see flashes of lightning. The wind has picked up a bit. The fire is already doused from the rainfall.
I give up. This is Ethos.
So, continuing on.
Continue on.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. As you continue on,
It's
I need
coming to
everyone
my
to go
face.
ahead and make a perception check.
How about a 10?
That's cocked.
6.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
19.
All right. So you two, Ornan and Dara, as you are continuing on, you would be able to hear a few things. Approaching from like the left side of where you're traveling, coming out of a few, like a small thicket, I guess, is a small herd of horses and 2 guys who are running alongside them. They are yelling, they're screaming, and as you begin to look in their direction, from the top of the trees, you see a griffin whoosh, just fly straight out from the treetops and begins to like circle the herd of horses that is now running in your direction.
No.
But you hear the 2 guys yelling, and Balu looks towards them and goes, "Oh shite!
Oh,
Should we help, or do we want to just keep running?"
Yes.
Yep. Right. And he pulls out his sword and goes, "I'm getting too old for this," and he starts running towards them. Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative as you begin to charge at the herd of horses with the griffin circling overhead.
16.
9.
19.
What the shit? It's a 19.
What's your
Which
dex?
actually makes a lot of sense.
-1.
Plus 2.
6.
It's gonna roll something.
Yeah, roll a nat 20.
I ain't gonna say it because I ain't gonna jinx you tonight.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm thinking.
I know what I'm thinking.
Well, don't think it. You're already manifesting that.
Alright.
Manifesting.
Yeah, you could just use those instead.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
19. Have
19,
a higher
6.
dex.
16.
I
Alright,
also sent you a question.
Dara.
19 -1 plus 2.
Okay, I get it. What did you get again? Marge.
9.
Marge.
What did you get?
16.
And what did you get?
6.
You have a higher dex. Okay.
Manifest.
Okay.
Manifesting. Excuse me.
That's what I said. I said manifest.
Okay. Actually,
Something.
yes. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me,
Okay.
Mikhail,
Oh,
as you enter battle
I was gonna say
with
I was
this
like, either
storm
that
raging
or-
overhead.
wisdom.
Oh, that's something I'm unaware of.
I'm rolling shit and it makes sense. 8.
Okay. You have the fear condition on you now.
Okay.
Fear to what?
So essentially, you have, I believe, just disadvantage on.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and can't move closer to whatever is causing that fear.
Which is
If I know what it is.
On ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So, you can move, but basically everything apart from saving throws has disadvantage.
okay.
Brilliant.
Okay,
This is something I wasn't aware of. Christ.
Ornan, you're up first.
Oh, and it's.
How far away is Griffin
Where are
motherfucker?
we? That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Oh, yes, so
I'll do this.
you
Yeah,
would
which
be
might be.
near that tree right there. Is where you would be starting as the herd of horses is running towards you. You can see there are 2 men, both wearing like simple cloth clothing. There are 4 horses, and there is a dog as well that is running with the herd.
Do you have my mini?
I did.
I'm up in it. Right there. That's my entire move.
Okay.
Ew.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I just looked at his face the whole time for the first time. From the back, he looks like that Monster Hunter, the thing that spits the bubbles. Yeah, Zitsune. And then I looked at his face, and that shit's from
Incredibly
fucking
off.
Diablo or some shit.
Ever since we
shit.
have woken
Okay.
up,
That's
Okay,
pretty
cool.
Ornan, what are you doing? You moved?
I dash 60 feet.
Okay.
very jumpy.
Bonus actions don't exist, bro. Barbarian.
Fair enough.
You're so used to me being like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna reverse it,
And then
I'm
also
gonna do it
do
again.
this.
Dara, your turn.
I'm going to probably do nothing because it is such a long fucking way away.
Ambrose, you're up next.
Cool. It's gonna take an action to insight check this one, right? To see what's up with him.
30.
Yeah.
It's it, wait.
35? That looks range enough.
Looks range enough. Son of a bitch.
Question.
Made a mistake.
I got
How
60
does
feet of
range
range.
work? How does range work with weapons again?
What?
Range work with weapons.
What kind of weapons?
It is a light crossbow, 80 to 320.
Okay, anything past 80 feet is rolled at disadvantage.
Exactly.
All the time. We're supposed to
Yeah.
It can go up to a max of whatever you said.
Anything after 320 is an immediate miss.
Okay.
Automatic miss, yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm going to try and cast Toll the Dead.
Very good.
Toll it dead! Kalima, that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
You said bonk.
And there's the numbers I'm expecting.
Told the dead you roll for it?
No, it's a saving throw, I thought. You told that is a saving throw.
Fuck. Is it really?
Yes.
Nice. Ignore all of that. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Come on.
Man, I like rolling to hit. God damn it.
It just hits and he fails automatically. He fails immediately
Yeah,
because you
wisdom
rolled so
saving
well.
throw.
You
Yes.
just rolled so good.
I love things at a distance. Because I just
8.
kind of didn't
Well.
like
I can't do anything.
Can I re-roll my damage?
Literally can't do anything.
Oh, you didn't know if it hit yet, so yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I tried to hit originally. Just not knowing how the spell worked.
Yeah, you hit it, so and it failed, so now you roll damage.
I roll 1 damage. 4 necrotic.
That's roughly 70 feet angle.
Target's missing. Okay, so it's not missing any hit points, so there's only 1d8.
It is now.
So, I mean, yes, it is now.
Yeah. I rolled a d8, don't worry.
Just making sure. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yar. I long rested. Oh, no, I didn't.
Ambrose.
I have to do math really quick
I'm trying to do math to see what the distance is.
of where I'm at.
I guess it's keep doing
So, yeah, that's roughly 70 feet of an angle.
You're just Pythagorean.
Yes, I just
Yep.
did!
Yeah.
Looking at her.
It was good. I love D&D.
So did you Pythagorean theorem twice? Because if you're gonna do Pythagorean theorem, you gotta do it right.
So 70. Here, that's
Yeah, and then you gotta do the
Yeah.
hypotenuse as one of your legs.
Yeah.
That is a double Pythagorean.
Oh, anyone, go ahead and roll me a 1d4, please.
Blah, blah, blah.
I forgot you did that at the top of the round.
It's 35
2.
feet high, right?
Wonderful. Yes.
Roughly 80 feet. That means Eldritch Blast still fucking hits.
Isn't Eldritch Blast like 120?
Yeah, I still needed to do math to make sure I wasn't being dumb.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to hit it with Eldritch Blast. But
Right.
where I'm at, roughly.
Okay.
No, it's a nat 1.
Okay.
All that Pythagorean theorem.
Struck the lightning.
All right.
Yeah,
next.
lightning strikes, hits the Eldritch Blast, gone.
You know, I was like, maybe I'll cast Inflict Wounds. No.
You don't want to touch that thing.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, for one, I gotta touch it.
That's-
2,
You don't want
the
to.
other big problem here. I have 1 spell slot, and I'm the only healer.
How do you only have 1 spell slot?
I didn't long rest from my knowledge after the dungeon.
We did. We
We
just
just
took a long rest.
Oh, yeah. I have 3 spell slots, guys!
Welcome back.
Okay, so again, I don't have another mini, but coming in from the side, you see flying up from the rocks. I'll just use him. Is another griffin
Shit.
that comes
fuck.
in from the side, trying to attack one of the horses. So it's actually gonna fly up to the gray horse right there. Is someone
No,
coming?
the horse.
The gray horse, there is 2.
The closest one to it.
That one.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Griffin.
Yeah.
He has to lower that.
Another
Doesn't-
griffin?
Yeah, there's 2 of them now.
Fucker. What the shit?
Yeah, so you can see it flies out from the rocks over there and is like gliding super low to the ground and takes a swipe at the horse, but it catches the wagon instead and just kind of like tumbles off. So now it is on the ground right beside the horse.
Okay.
All right, it is the other griffin's turn, who is also going to swoop down at the same horse.
Now it's on the ground.
Yeah.
I want to charge it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then...
You see how it works?
Yes. I don't have any good razors.
Okay, so
Use dice.
that one right there, it dives all the way down and catches the horse between both of its claws and like pins it to the ground and starts eating it. But they're both on the ground now and they are attacking the horse. You can see the wagon that was attached to it has just like flung off and is just completely destroyed now. The other 2 guys are like looking back and seeing that the griffins are currently eating one of their horses and their wagon, which was full of supplies, is now destroyed. And so they just turn around and focus on the other horses and start trying to herd them together, and they're going to continue running.
You do it.
Mikal, your turn.
Okay. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
I thought you rolled higher than I did.
Ambrose already went.
No,
No,
Mirage rolled
Mirage
higher
with a
than I did.
9, not a 6.
Oh!
Yeah, Mirage
Okay.
rolled higher than I did.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Okay, so it's Mirage then.
Alrighty.
Get him, baby girl.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Mage armor. Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
Alright,
So
AC
it's-
is now at 14.
You're just like running and you're like.
Alright,
Grabs the tits. The tits get like 2 sizes bigger. That's your mage armor.
That's your armor.
I feel so like a slab of meat.
Sorry. No.
No, it was all for joke.
Funny ha
It was funny, haha.
Recedes into self.
No!
Okay, Mikal, your turn.
Shudder, but I'm also.
Okay.
I still got it. Hey, you're good.
You just have some like sick ass shit, like ethereal, like see-through.
That is all.
Thank you.
Very well.
That is all I
I
can
don't
do.
take it too hard. You're good.
Oh wait.
We're good. I've done worse.
Dash, just dash for it.
40. I forgot I have 40 feet of movement.
You technically
Cool
could use
monster.
the key point. You
Okay.
technically could
Oh
use
wait.
that. You can use the bonus action for the key point, technically get that dash and still be able to hit one of them.
Yes, because you're not using your bonus action to attack.
Monk shit.
Wait, hold on. So if I dash to get to them,
You still would have an action to attack,
Because dash.
but you use a key point.
yes. Yes.
Perks of playing a monk before.
Monk.
Yes.
Okay.
Monk
and
shit,
then I'm gonna
monk
use
shit.
a
Monk
key
shit.
point.
You use the key point to dash.
Yes, because that's disengage or dash as a bonus action. So use a key point, and then I'm gonna just try to hit it.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Skella boy,
Okay.
which isn't.
Disadvantage.
I forgot about that.
Oof.
Neither were good.
Oh, frick, I forgot
9.
Guidance.
No.
Okay.
Trust him.
Okay. Yeah, so are you hitting it with the rope dart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
so
no. Then that would have been. Sorry, I did my math wrong. That was a 5. It's 10 or like 11 or something.
Okay, still no. So yeah, you go ahead and try to attack it with the rope dart, but your mind is occupied elsewhere. So as you go to throw the rope dart, you know, put your full force into it, and it swings wide just a bit. But it does like hit the side of like the horse that's on the ground, and you see the griffin just turn, its beak full of just meat that's hanging from his side, and goes
Gross.
Delicious.
and just like glares at you as it like hunches down and like readies its attack.
That's great. That's fine. Beautiful creatures there.
Order
It's
Nan.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna get right up in it shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go 15, 20. Hey, we're gonna stay right here. And I'm gonna fucking hit it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
fine. Yeah.
And that's a brutal critical on
Yes!
a damn
Half orc
Let's
shit.
go.
Half orc shit.
You weren't enraged before then.
Go unga.
Huh?
I said, shame you weren't enraged before
I know.
then.
Unga. Unga.
I have purposes for my rage.
You know, that's
There
fair.
are
I have
reasons.
purposes for my
Something's
certain
gonna
There
piss
things
me
too.
are,
off.
there are triggers for thus rage. So,
There's there's a reason why I
Well,
haven't
I'm
used
about to
one
get up
thing.
in their shit, so.
Savage
Yeah.
attacks. Let's
You-
go.
yeah, savage attack. One additional damage die.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're hitting with
That's
the
2d10.
glaive, that's 2d10.
That's 2d10.
You could do a total of 24 damage if you roll max damage. That's a total of 24 maybe.
Damn, your crit.
Oh, so
And
that
then-
would be 48?
That's the wrong one.
No, it would be 44 max.
How do they normally do it though? Do
We're
they
just-
do they double it or do they roll
Are we
2
doubling
dice?
it or 2 dice?
How
Double.
does D&D
Okay.
Beyond do it?
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah.
You roll your damage dice and then you double the dice.
So that's
Okay, never mind.
no, it would be 26 because it's the plus 4.
Yeah.
From at least how my DM from my
I
old
just-
Strahd game was, it was double the dice rolled and then you add your modifier.
That's how I do it.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know how
26 points of slashing damage.
because with brutal critical you have to get a 20 to get the brutal critical. Do you double the additional
Brutal
dice?
critical is 19 or 20.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Oh, is it a 19 or 20?
I'm almost positive.
I believe so, yeah.
I was just confused on that. I'm like, cause like
26?
26 points of slashing damage.
Alright. Okay. Dara.
So technically that would have been a 26 to hit.
Big bump.
Something around.
big mom.
Just fucking.
Destruction.
Come on, Darren. Come on, get up in my shit.
Dara smash.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move up about 20 feet. To around about there.
Good.
And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
I'm fine.
on this one.
Okay.
And
Excluded from this one.
fuck.
The time got shifted because we're.
Well. That ends that idea.
Okay.
Attendance this year is crazy.
That's it.
Guys, it's coming in.
I don't have bonus action.
Okay.
Every other employee
Ambrose.
has been moved half an hour.
5, 10, 15, 20,
So that's great, 'cause I was-
25, 30. I'm gonna hit the skeleton one with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17.
I got there before my call.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, and I get to add my modifiers to it now. 10 points of force damage.
See, that would have been. I rolled this and it would.
Okay.
That would have been some 16.
Alright. It's the Griffin's turn now. So, it looks at you, Macau, who was threatening it.
Yes.
But then it hears the screech of its mate that just had a huge gash torn into it from Ornan. So it turns around and looks over the horse to see Ornan just dicing into its partner. And it lunges over the horse, its claws outstretched, and it's going to go and try to...
Do I get a
Opportunity attack?
Yes.
disadvantage?
Oh.
Poor man.
9.
my guiding bolt earlier. Waste of the spell slot.
I've always heard
25
that spell had
to
a really
hit.
bad rep to it.
That is 10 points above my AC.
I think that's why it had a bad rep.
For some reason, I thought it was
Okay, yeah. So
Not why it's got
it lunges out at you and misses with its beak that tries to clamp onto you. But as you like dodge out of the way, it takes its its other claw and just rakes across your entire body. You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh, fuck.
Amazing.
That could take me out with a single.
It is now the other griffin's turn,
Motherfucker!
which is so this one is going to be over here. This is going to back up and take flight.
Opportunity attack.
Yes.
Is Dwarf Man helping us?
Is Dwarf Man helping us?
Yes. So you can see that
Six-
He's
would
helping
be,
with the horses.
He would be helping with the horses
Okay.
and the two guys who are currently
16.
running. 16 does hit.
That shit. 6 points of damage.
All right. You cleave into it as it starts to take flight, but it is going to continue to fly away.
Damn it!
As it does, it kind of like flies a little overhead. Who you two are over there?
Yes.
Okay, so it is going to fly up about 15 feet, swoop back down, and try to hit both of you. It's going to try to bite you, and it's going
Like
to try
here?
to claw at you. Yeah, and then it's going to swoop around right in front of where that human is.
That means I would get an opportunity attack.
Both you would. Yes. So first, it's going to attack Mirage with its beak. That definitely hits. You take 8 points of piercing damage as it swoops at you and opens its mouth and kind of like clamps into your arm. And as it flies away, it just rips bits of skin out of you. And then for Ambrose, that also hits with a 21.
Oh,
It like has its claws down and it like does like a barrel roll and just goes
That was kinda
right across your gut, and you take 11 points of slashing damage.
3 of you were damaged.
severely damaged. Don't worry about it. That'll be fine.
Both you get opportunity attacks against this thing, though.
Gotta fucking hit the bitch.
I can literally only heal one person every quarter, so.
That is going to be a 19.
Hits.
The rest of us right now. So.
That's going to be 9 points of
Yeah,
bludgeoning
you have more
damage.
HP than I do,
Okay.
and I'm not even damaged.
You have 15?
Oh, fuck.
Fucking finally. That's 20.
Hits.
Shit.
Yeah, but I'm only
Alright, 1d6 minus 1.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait, what are
I'm
you
meant
using?
to be a
That
mage.
quarter staff.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
You don't have Shillelagh, do you?
No, you don't get that spell.
Yeah, you don't.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Just roll, just roll.
Okay.
No, just roll for damage because you don't get it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would suggest for you is taking Warcaster.
Okay.
It is-
Yeah. You try to hit it with the quarterstaff after it bit you, but you hit like the back of its like
Yeah.
claw. Didn't really seem to do
Yeah.
anything though.
It's natural. My arm has been chopped off.
Yep. Okay. It is your turn though, Mirage.
Okay. Fuck. Magic missiles.
Okay.
At least I'd have to roll the fuck.
That thing is currently 15 feet in the air, so if you can put that underneath it. There you go.
Good. I can still see it.
Alright. Magic missiles are all going into that singular dickhead.
That's singular, dickhead.
Respect.
My name is Mikhail.
Not you.
I've heard it both ways.
God damn it.
Okay.
I love that sound.
Can't see my shit.
So that's a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11. Force damage. 11 force.
Okay, yeah. It is very hurt. It's bleeding out from a few different wounds that it's taken, and from the force damage, you can see that it is barely flying in the air. It is just trying to hold on. It looks extremely weak. Okay, Macau.
Okay. At
Very
least
good.
attempt.
Yeah.
Did a manage.
Uh-oh.
You poor thing.
10 and a 6.
10.
Nah.
This makes
Nah.
sense. This makes sense.
That should be a 6 because you're proficient in unarmed strikes.
My strength is +2.
But you're a monk. You can use dex for unarmed strikes.
You're correct. So that should be a +6, but that still wouldn't hit anyway.
I know. I'm just letting you know. I was like,
I'll fix that.
What is your math?
Do I want to use a key point right now?
I don't think you'll get opportunity attack. Book it.
Well, because I can also disengage, but
Disengage, run away.
no. I'm gonna use a key point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do flurry of blows
0.
All right.
to try 2 unarmed attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what that sound was. This one's cocked, but I can't get any. Yeah. Okay, so that misses.
God.
Okay.
That also
Oh my
misses.
God.
Okay.
You poor thing.
Very
This
well.
makes so much sense, though. It's fine. I just hate it.
At the top of the round, the storm is getting much worse above you. The wind has picked up significantly. The leaves in the trees are blowing all around you. You can actually hear like twigs and stuff snapping. Lightning is really close to you. Macau, as you are like looking up just in fear, you can see lightning just streak across the sky. Just as you do, you see a shadow of something way up in the clouds, as if something is like looking down at you.
Amazing.
Lightning.
Where was I before? I was like right here?
Yeah.
So it's
You're
5,
right there.
15.
Yeah. This is at the top of the round. It's not your turn.
Oh, fuck. I was. Okay. Never mind.
Lightning is striking all around you, close. It's zapping the trees and the rocks. The rocks have burst open from it. I need everyone to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Natural 20.
And I don't have disadvantage on that, right?
Yeah.
It's a saving
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 throw.
throw.
throw, so
fine.
you're fine.
14.
Okay.
I am a professional lightning rod.
Fuck.
15.
Fuck.
14.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
That is a 7.
Okay.
19.
Natural 20.
I heard.
I'm gonna go down.
Okay. So. 6, 7. Okay. You take 13 points of lightning damage as you get zapped. You can also see one of the griffins that's in front of you, actually, as it's about ready to attack again. You see like all of its feathers just stand on end for a split second as lightning just right into it,
Okay.
which also
Right in
took
front of
the
my
same
cat.
amount of damage as Dara. But yeah, your hair is like standing up
What
now.
about mine? Because I'm right there as well.
Yeah,
Did I just get like splattered?
it's not dead.
Oh, it's not dead?
There
Great.
is a singed mark on its back, but it's not dead. Okay, Ornan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit the motherfucker. But in the most polite way, I would also like to rage.
Okay.
Just,
This weather fucking sucks!
Dara just got struck with lightning and that bird just fucking bit me.
Yeah, no, I'm almost.
It's not even Dara's bird.
That one's a lot.
Natural 20.
Oh my
What the-
god, dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
And I'm in rage.
All the damage, baby, all the damage.
Oh, where's my dice? Just reading. Motherfucker. Gotta be
Wow.
fucking kidding me.
So 8.
plus 10 damage of...
14 points of damage.
Very good. Dara, after struck by lightning, it is your turn.
Yeah. So, who the fuck is blue?
Macau.
That's me. I'm the pink, blue, and purple one.
And what are you at?
I'm at full health right now, so don't worry about me.
Who are you?
That right here.
I cannot get to you. You're fucked.
No,
Yeah, there's no way.
focus on yourself.
Heal yourself!
You need to stay alive in order
Because
to do
hey, if
anything.
you go down, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
I think you forget who my character is.
If Dara
no, that's
goes
fair.
down, Ornan just ceases to exist.
Then we're all just fucked. Lovely.
Is it?
Do I actually do more healing with not my god? Ouch. That's sad. Anyway,
So then it should be +6 for my armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, your armor, your dex space.
Oh, it's 'cause I did that
Everybody's
wrong.
proficient in unarmed strength. You just get more damage.
It's because I did a thing wrong.
Oh.
I was doing the damage roll as the attack roll as well.
What are you doing, Dara?
contemplate.
Wait, that was a.
Ambrose,
that
you're
was
up next.
7.
I know what I'm doing.
No, it was a 1 before. It was a 1 before it moved.
Oh,
And how are the two griffins looking?
One of them is bleeding out, and it's the one that's flying. It is only focusing on trying to keep itself up.
Okay.
The other one got struck by lightning, has been hit multiple times by Ornan. It's not looking good either. Both of them are looking quite damaged. That one's significantly more, though.
Okay. I'm gonna go for a different plan.
In terms of fish, that bitch got 3 fish.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with plan B. I'm gonna cast Bless. You're blessed, you are blessed, and I'm...
What does bless do again?
You get a 1d4 to your ability checks. And attack rolls?
Attack rolls or saving throws before the spell ends.
Attack rolls are saving throws, okay.
It is as
What
long as
is
I
it?
have it up for 1 minute. If
Very
I can
good.
Keep it up, and I'll bless you.
Good to go.
So plus
All
how
right.
much to attack?
It's a D4.
I'm
Four.
going to
Ambrosius.
And that's
do
the
Form
attack
of
roll,
Dread
not the damage.
because fuck that shit.
All right.
Oh, thank fucking God. That's a 9 plus 2. That's 11. Good for me.
Is it just what would freak the thing out?
Oh, it gets better. I'm gonna
Okay.
hit that bitch with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Wait, which one's worse?
That's one.
This
Hit
one's
it,
almost
finish it
dead.
off.
Yeah, this one's got like
Just
3
finish
hit
it off.
points.
Okay, because if...
I can handle my own fish.
How about 10?
Does
Oh,
not
Wait,
hit.
wait.
Plus
plus
spell
4.
casting modifier, not modifier.
I
spell
don't-
Oh, and a D4.
Plus bless, yeah.
Plus a d4, which is a 14.
That hits.
Good to know!
Yay.
So that is that's a 10 points of force damage.
Oh, yeah.
Adios.
In terms
Blast
of
that
fish,
bitch out
he
the
has
sky.
-7.
So, yeah, you, in
Fishy
form of
dead.
dread, cast Eldritch Blast on this thing, and as it connects, this thing just... its wings kind of fold in on itself as it hits the ground. Okay, it is the Griffin's turn. The one that
Do
is
you
near
want-
Macau. Yeah, you can just...
Oh, I'm so worried. It's so beautiful.
I know.
I don't want to damage it. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so it is the other Griffin's turn. Seeing that its mate has fallen, it is going to attempt to escape now. So, two of you are in front of it. It is going to attack Ornan and Macau before it flies away.
Opportunity attack, baby.
For Ornan, that hits. It is going to attack with its beak first, so you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Pussy.
8 left.
But isn't that half though? Is it right?
Yes,
yeah,
it is
so
half.
4. It is
That just hits you. Macau was 17. With its claws, right after it pecks at Ornan, it looks to you and takes one last slash, dealing 11 points of slashing damage to you.
Holy shit.
With that, it starts to back away, and then it's going to try to take flight and fly away.
Opportunity
So
attack.
opportunity attack.
Isn't this thing a large creature?
Yeah.
I
So
mean-
would it be within range of me?
19.
17
Yes.
with disadvantage.
So
Warcaster.
you also get
One time.
an
I need to
opportunity
get
attack as
that.
well.
I
Because
got,
that gives you the ability to cast spells as a reaction, right?
I got 17
I didn't do
even with
that.
disadvantage.
Forecaster?
For
One-
what?
Yeah.
To an opportunity attack.
Yeah, and that's a 19 for me.
And then we need a
Oh, you're
wisdom
still
save.
up?
Yeah, I have 4 hit points.
We're at level 2. We have 50. All of us besides that
My
one have
HP
50.
should say 15.
No, my cat wasn't hit.
Well, how wasn't been hit before?
Was.
You know, I didn't get hit by anything.
So I think it was a 17 to hit, a 19 to hit, and I need a wisdom
14
save.
points of slashing damage.
17 and 19 both hit.
And that is 14 points
Okay.
of damage for me.
And yours was 19 to
I
hit?
need a 17, 19 wisdom save.
Oh. How much damage did you do?
7.
Okay, yeah. Wisdom save?
Yes.
6.
5.
Goodbye.
Wait, hold
Are you
on.
rolling a D?
I don't really think you have to. In terms of fish,
It's a D. It's a D.
there is a
12.
singular fish in this pond.
6!
How do you want to do this, Dara?
What?
I got the last hit.
Stole my
Hell
fucking
yeah.
blood and glory.
It begins to turn away and fly away. As that happens, both Ornan and Macau slash at this thing, and the last thing you do is...
I'll have the sound of the bells, not really thunder damage, but you know, it'll knock it out of the sky as it falls to its death.
For whom the
Yep,
bell
okay.
shows.
It flies up, and then with the sound of the bells, this thing comes crashing down into the ground. All right. As you would turn around, you would see that the 2 men have kind of regained control of the rest of the horses and the last carriage that it's pulling. Balu as well, you can see, is trying to like calm down one of the horses. But
Only
yeah,
one horse was lost.
only one horse was lost that was carrying, or that was pulling a carriage full of what looks like just basic supplies and equipment.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is run up to you, and like grab you by the shoulders and ask if you're okay.
Don't.
What is happening?
Don't right now. Please don't. That's
You
all.
want some heals?
Please. Yes.
Alright, I'll hit you with Cure Wounds, and that will be so much fucking healing. Fuck, that's so much healing. 13.
Just.
And then
Ugh. Sons
I'm
of-
gonna use my Channel Divinity to regain one of my spell slots.
Hell yeah.
Ugh, sons of bitches.
And so that.
You okay, Mirage?
I've been better.
And
Here,
then I'm
take a
gonna
little
with
chunk
Cure
out of
Wounds.
Let me see your arm, and I'm gonna take out some. Just try to clean up your wound a little bit.
14 HP.
Appreciate it.
14 in total, or no?
14 HP is what you just regained.
Amazing.
And who else is injured?
If you don't mind.
Both of them.
Fuck, no, I'm out of channel. I don't have anything.
That's
Oh,
fine.
fuck.
I'm
I'm still
going
at
to.
8.
Can I?
I used my Channel Divinity, regained a spell slot, and then cast another Cure Wounds.
Very good.
I'm just going to neatly wrap your arm in some cloth and pull it tight so that it has enough tightness to where the bleeding would stop.
I appreciate it, Warden.
Does that feel okay?
A little better.
Or better?
Don't leave it on too long, or it'll stop all the circulation. That's
Yeah. Just
Is that
for
how you
like
lost it?
an hour.
Could be.
I had to make the
I'll
joke.
be fine.
no, that-
Thank you.
Haha.
For an hour, I'll check back up on it.
Okay. So, storm is still raging overhead. What are we doing?
Shall we?
Mhm.
Keep going.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sure, why not?
Okay. As you head towards Balu, the 2 farmers would thank you for helping them, and you would see they quickly run over to the carriage that has been flipped over, and they try to like regain their supplies. The rest of the horses, you see they've like tied together so they don't all run off. And yeah, Bali would continue leading you westward towards Banshee Screech, which is getting ever closer to you guys. Okay, so you begin traveling for the next few hours. As you do, the storm doesn't seem to disperse. It is still raining, still stormy, lightning overhead constantly. Mikhail, you can go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Since you've already kind of told him off, he is going to walk behind you like 3 steps and just kind of watch.
Am I still blessed?
Yeah, it's only for a minute.
17.
Was that a disadvantage?
No, I don't have disadvantage on saving throws.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so yeah, with the 17, you don't have very fond memories of storms. In fact, it is the one thing that still torments you to this day is the sound of thunder and lightning, storms in generals. But you focus on Banshee Screech, you can see it getting ever closer, the goal that you're walking towards, and you just focus on it. Anything to get this storm out of your mind. So you focus and you continue walking on.
Period.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do before you get into the town of Visconte?
No.
No.
Okay, very good.
I get into a town, get into a tavern, and rest.
So, a few hours later, you would enter the village of Visconte. It is a quaint little village that rests in Banshee Screech and kind of outside as well. You can see a small river. There we go. Oh, I thought I had a description of this. I guess not. Okay. Yeah, you see like a small river from like the mountain runoff, I guess. And so this village is just inside the mountain, outside, nearby the river as well. You can see it's a rather large village compared to Fimbulton. Fimbulton only had around 600-ish people. This one is more than 3 times that size. It's a rather large village. Half of it, though, like I said, is outside the mountain. You can see that there is like a large stone gate that's opened up, and you can see inside as well there is the other half of the village that's inside the mountain. But Balu leads you to the village and leads you to the local inn. And there you open up and you can smell the scent of fresh fruit in this inn. It is quiet. There are a few people in here. Most of them are soaking wet from the rain. But it's a nice, quaint little inn. A bit more lavish than the one in Fimbulton. But yeah, so you've successfully made it to the village of Visconte. It is probably late afternoon, but it is pretty dark outside from the dark storm clouds that are still overhead. You can hear the rain hitting the rooftop of the inn and the sound of thunder in the distance. But you...
There's just no windows, and I'm like...
But alright, you've made it to Visconte.
Yay.
So, what are we doing now?
I'm gonna sit down at a table and take a short rest.
Alright.
Because if anything, I would like to at least roll for hit points.
What is that? Is everyone taking a short rest then?
Might as well.
Might as well.
sure.
Might as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll
we'll
take
take
a
a
shot
shot
at
at
it.
Dry off, that kind of
And-
thing.
During that time, we'll play with Gawain.
Okay. Yeah. So,
God, fuck. You have
Get fucked, huh? Got fucked?
You shut up.
Brings me to a 5. Bond bubble.
okay. Cool.
This is my day.
No new feats at this time.
Stop using those dice. Stop using
This,
any
this
dice.
is a
Have it-
different set of dice.
Have it just. No dice.
Digital dice.
Mm.
Yeah. Just take some water and dab it. Getting a little better. I rolled a 1 for healing.
Just the tiniest bit better.
Any improvement I'll take.
Damn fucking birds, huh?
That's a bird. That is. That. No. You think that's a bird?
It's a species of bird.
Is a griffin technically a species of bird?
I'd count it as a bird.
It's a
hybrid.
fucking bird.
It's a hybrid, but yes. But
Fucking birds.
Isn't it technically like a type of chimera?
it's a chimera. So it's not just a
It
bird.
flies.
a
it's a
chimera,
bird.
a chimera is a chimera,
flies, it's a
but
fucking bird.
griffin.
Yeah, I can
I'm
understand.
pretty sure a chimera is a chimera and a griffin is a griffin. I'm pretty sure they're completely
No,
different.
that's
So-
yeah. It's a monstrosity, is what it is.
Oh, so can
It's
we roll
not
the
a
griffin?
bird.
Fuck griffins.
Yes.
Actually, it's a monstrosity.
Actually is a very fun trivia show.
Before we do anything, should we wait for the weather to die down?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Dabbing water on this bridge.
So everybody knows I did take a short rest, but I still look like absolute fucking shit.
I just walk, like lean over to you, and I'm just like,
No,
oh,
I'm the healer here. I'm just bleeding a bit. It's fine.
There's just blood coming out of my ears and my eyes. I'm
And then
okay.
just once again, but with the rag,
What
it's
do you-
just the.
I just sneezed and blood went everywhere. Don't worry about that.
As you guys are taking a short rest, Balu sits down and then I'd say maybe about 15 minutes into your short rest. Oh god, there's so many characters. 1 second. Okay, so a young human with medium, straight, like light brown hair, with a hairband that's keeping the hair out of their face. They got a soft, like oval face with like a pointed chin, very pale, light skin. They come over to you. They have like the little, like server tray in their hand. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Rockslide Inn. My name is Clawil. Is there anything I can get for you? Food, water. We have various fruit juices. It's kind of our specialty here if you're interested. But is there anything I can get you?
What was their name? I'm sorry.
Clawil.
K or C?
K.
Clawil?
Clauil.
Damn. That, no. Okay. What? It's a C. C? One more time, I'm so sorry.
Oh, did I say C?
Yes.
No.
You said C just now when you spelled it, but you said
You
it was
said
a K,
K.
and now I'm confused.
K-A-K. Oh my god. K-L-A-U-I-L.
K-L-A-U-I. Okay.
Food would be great. Do you have any sort of fruit made?
Yes. It's. Hold on. There we
So
go.
fruit mead?
Yes, sorry. We have a It's strawberry wine, but it's more so like a mead. We do use honey in it.
Let's try that.
It's one of Barry's specialty
It's
drinks. But there's other ones if you want to look as well. But I can get you that. Yes.
Let's try that. And do you have a special going on for food or anything?
Well, right now we have like a vegetable stew. That's kind of like a special going on.
That'll
now.
do.
That will do.
Yeah. For everyone then?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes,
Take
please.
water. That's it.
Water and then the
Yeah.
specialty wine for you, the mead.
Fucking eat.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I would like one of those wines as well, and water to help clean this up.
Oh my.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
It's not a pretty sight.
Taking care of it as I speak.
I say that and I just like kind of
I
like
will-
grab the furs closer as I
be
have like a
right back.
giant gash
And-
over my chest.
So I will be right back.
They
Close this up.
Yeah, they just quickly walk away.
Would he know how to do that? If he doesn't
Okay,
soak
so,
his stitch somewhere?
15 minutes later, they come back with like 4-5 bowls of vegetable stew, hand out to each of you, and then places down the strawberry wine in front of you. You
Well-
can see this is in a like long cylindrical like wine glass, or I guess more like a champagne glass. It's more decorative, I guess, champagne glass. You can see that it is very red, but it looks really good.
Okay,
What?
how much?
Right. So. Where's my cheat sheet? For the vegetable stew, that is 3 copper pieces each. And then for the specialty wine, the specialty wine for one of them is 3 silver pieces.
Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smell it. Amber's gonna smell it really quick. And then he's gonna place it right in front of Macau. And Infernal, I can't have you unsettled that you can't hit anything. Drink.
In Infernal. Is this you being nice?
Maybe. Yes.
Smells delightful.
Yes,
Okay.
it smells like a very sweet strawberry.
Stirring in,
This
letting it
man,
breathe.
if this man did not drink
What?
alcohol at all, he would drink that. That smells good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the both of you that drink it, it has a very sweet but a little bit of like tart taste to it. Upon finishing it, you feel good. As you're looking around the room, though, you feel more attached to like the people around you. Like you're beginning to understand people. You gain a +2 insight check until the next long rest.
Oh.
Shit. Alright.
I have a question. Can you light this and how that tastes?
Sorry?
Can you light my pipe how that tastes? D&D vaping.
D&D baby, baby, let's go.
My lighter is just a snap.
Prestidigitation can make things taste different. So
Prestidigitation.
It's like, can you light my fire?
Yes.
So they light
Drunk.
the pipe in different flavors.
Oh,
So
Do you want to know how Ethan says
Yeah,
that? Because it's prestidigitation. Do you want to know how he says it?
Prestidigation.
Prestidigation.
I can't say
Prestidigation. He can say it correctly, but he said it wrong one time and it pissed me off, and now he won't stop. And he always calls it prestidigation, and I want to beat him senseless.
I can't.
I love that.
Prestidigitation.
I don't even want to.
I get the
Prestidigitation.
Prestid.
It's quite interesting.
Digit.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Get the fuck
For
out
good
of my mind.
reasons.
Prestidigitation.
We said that spell, I think, like 10
Oh,
times last
spent
night, and I was
35
like,
years
no.
on the bottom of the bottle.
Nah.
I can't go back there again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Inspired
I'll
to
stick with
change.
minor illusion, thanks.
Change happens really fast sometimes. When you're least expecting it. And you just don't want to go down that
By
road.
the way, are you doing okay?
Catch yourself before you fall too deep.
Just
Oh, yes.
What season is it again?
It's
Summer.
Yeah.
First of summer. Third of summer.
Third of summer.
4th of summer.
Fourth of summer.
Fourth of summer.
It is the very start of summer, so it's not super hot technically, but it's getting there. It's getting hot.
That's something.
It's getting hot in here.
Did you eat anything? No. Ambrose's business.
Oh, wait.
Can we agree never to? I don't want to deal with those things again.
Well,
Griffins?
they're dead, so I think we're fine for now. Sorry.
I'm just saying, I mean, I kind of adventured, but I've never.
Yeah, no, fuck them, for real, but...
It's done and over now. Next time, know how to handle the situation.
That's a good way of going about it.
Oh, just.
That's a whole different... I just got excited. I went...
Just turn Oh, the wine?
No.
Oh.
There's something.
Oh.
On your arm.
I was excited about
Oh,
that.
yeah,
And I went,
that's-
oh,
that's
hey, that's
for
it.
the griffin.
But anyway, yeah, that's where the griffin got me for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's the big bayo.
Hell yeah.
Sucks great.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Yeah,
the ADHD took hold, and I said, oh, pretty lady. Also pretty lady, but pretty lady.
Oh.
Does Macau seem a bit more settled?
Like that much. That fucking much.
Very.
Oh.
Cool.
I have to pee.
Again.
There's a lot of liquid in my body.
Yeah, got your fucking penis, man.
Yeah.
A little tart for my taste.
Okay.
It's good.
It's local.
Yeah.
I like
Loco's
it.
always good. Smells good.
I feel nice
Tastes
and
good.
toasty.
I'm gonna do that.
I prefer mine a little
You
drier.
walk out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not
Cool.
saying shit, I'm just leaving.
I don't like the texture that the dry ones.
Okay,
do.
Where the
So-
fuck are you going?
Dara Darum stands up with Gawain
Oh.
in his arm or on his arm, and makes his way outside.
Okay, bye.
Where the fuck are you going?
Bye.
Where?
Okay. So he walks outside. The rain is still pouring down, but you walk outside, and what do you want to do?
I'm gonna get outside of town, head to either something foresty or even just mountainy or even closer to like the waterfall. I'm assuming if it's running down, there's gotta be
Ye-
some kind of.
Yeah, it's not like a waterfall, but
Even if it's like a.
essentially it is, I guess I would say. But yeah, so there's a surrounding area. I don't know why that light keeps turning off. There we go. The surrounding area is to the north of you, and in your general vicinity, there is just the big mountain. You're essentially at the base of this mountain, and in carved into the mountain is half of the village of Visconte. To the east of you, if you're looking north, is the river, and then you can see the runoff, which is northeast. And then if you were to go like southeast a little bit, you'd be able to find that there's like a trail that goes into the mountain that would carve north. The rest of the area is mostly just grasslands to like your southwestern-ish area. But there's definitely, the mountain and, the god of the land. That is something that he creates, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to go ahead and head up to if there's like an area to sit or something, I can stand too. It's just less ideal.
Yeah.
And pull out the bagpipes.
Okay.
And use those to perform a ritual to Tilo.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll a religion check. So I guess where you'd be at, there is kind of like covering where you can sit inside like the mountain and kind of watch the rain fall and the water flow down.
Aid me, buddy. Because that was shit.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. That is an 8 total.
An 8 in total. Okay, and what is this ritual exactly? Are you just giving worship to him or what?
The goal, very minimum, was just to provide worship, but if I was able to, I wanted to try and get a message to him because I had questions.
Okay. If you're trying to commune with him, what message are you trying to convey?
I wanted to ask him if there was any areas similar to what we saw earlier that were impacting the land or the wildlife. Sadly, wildlife is another god, but
So are you asking
if there's any similar weird dark energy,
like corruption?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With an 8, you do not get a response. Not even a feeling. But you did try, you offered worship at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
And you did perform your ritual. That's about it, unfortunately.
Our old shit is okay. Yeah, after that I will go ahead and head back into town, now completely soaked.
Yep.
If we weren't already.
Dara comes back in, and now he is, like he said, completely soaked now.
So, what did you go do?
Performed ritual.
For who or what?
Kilo.
Oh. Which god is that again?
Land.
Ah.
What time of day is it?
It's getting around evening.
I'm gonna walk up
It's about like 6, 7 o'clock.
to the bartender. Yeah.
Okay. So there is someone else at the bar. It is a gnome.
Small.
Yeah. So she is a gnome. She's got like a slim build with big like protruding ears and a large nose. She has like small blue eyes that are like close to the bridge of her nose. And her hair is the color and shape of a raspberry.
I love it.
So like it's kind of like pointed and it has like swirls everywhere. Yeah. So as you
I love fantasy.
as you approach
So
the
good,
bar,
so
she looks at you with a smile and goes, "Oh, hello. What can I get you?"
How much does it cost for a room?
Room? It's about 5 silver pieces per person per room.
Beautiful.
But if you're looking to like bunk with someone, I could offer a discount.
Probably not tonight, because I think I'm the probably the only one heading to bed right now.
All right. So yeah, 5 silver pieces, and a room is all yours, my dear.
Thank you. I'm gonna head up to the room.
All right. Easily enough. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll chill at the table until everybody heads on up.
And I am sitting and sipping.
Yep.
All right.
I'm just relaxing, smoking, watching the cow,
I
making
will
small
not be
talk
booking
with
a room.
Mirage.
I will not be booking a room.
Okay. Very well.
I'm gonna go fucking sleep up with the
So,
horses or something.
I would like to go to a room though.
I will.
as you are all resting from your travels, evening would pass into nighttime. Patrons are coming and going. It's getting a little bit busy now as people are coming in for dinner. But yeah, night would come. Are we all getting a room or?
I'm getting a room. Would you like your own room?
Get my own room.
That is up to you.
I'll pull out a bedroll and go
wouldn't
sleep where I
ask.
perform my ritual.
Very
I
good.
wasn't giving you the option.
So I'll just perform my ritual in my room.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 rooms.
2 rooms.
No,
Alright.
no,
Just one?
just the one.
Just the one then.
Okay. So for the both of you, it's 8 silver pieces for 1 room.
Oh, that's cool.
I do have 10 gold pieces. Am I contributing?
I'll mark it down.
Okay.
And it's 5 silver pieces for you. Okay. So, Dara, as you go outside, your bedroll out.
Yeah, I'll pull up blooms, that way it gets a little rainwater as well.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Go
Is
ahead
that
and
its
make
name?
a nature check.
It was given the name of bloom.
Okay.
Nature.
Just don't tell me you're not proficient in nature.
I'm not.
What the fuck?
I have a lot of things, not nature.
Sometimes it's
really
just
an
how it
option.
works.
12.
Okay. With a 12, you pull it out, give it a little bit of water, and kind of set it off to the side. As you look to it, it evokes an emotional response. It's odd that the goddess has given you something that has such strong symbolism, especially to you. It's almost like as if it was meant for you. That is all.
Okay.
You're performing a ritual as well.
Yep.
A ritual.
A ritual.
A
A
ritual.
ritual.
Ritual way.
What are we? Performing a ritual.
I am a ritual way performing a ritual.
I'm sorry.
6.
Homophobic.
Me too, man. I rolled a 6 before I used inspiration and got an 8.
You are able to use inspiration and give it to someone else.
I can't see him.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, you take it.
You get it now.
Does he have to roll?
You're inspired.
Give him the dice.
Yeah.
Let me try
Any
again.
time before your long rest, you can give inspiration to anyone
I'm just.
until someone else takes it away from
Which is fine.
you.
Thank you.
Kalima.
Kalima.
8.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What?
This die is cursed. This inspiration die.
What are the
is
odds?
For a religion check,
Let
that's
me roll
8.
that.
Mhm.
Let me roll that.
Shit is cursed.
I think I am just you from last campaign. It's just a
The
baton
Nox's
curse.
legacy lives on.
Nox's
Yeah.
legacy.
It's not just Nox, it was also
It's
Gesh.
also Gesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gesh was worse.
Gesh caught it pretty bad.
That's fair. Okay, so you sit down in your room, you focus to perform your ritual. You extend your mind, heart, and soul out into the ether to try to commune with your god. But it doesn't connect. It doesn't reach what you're looking for. There's a disconnection there. Something feels off, like your mind's not in the right place almost. Your heart's not all there. Something's mucking it about.
I'll try again some other time. I feel like my connection is slipping. All I gotta do is just keep moving forward. That's all there is to do.
All right. Macau, Ambrose, are you guys doing anything?
I'm gonna fix whatever clothes that got slashed, and also fix my cows as well.
Oh, am I removing this? Oh, am I taking this off?
Just give me the damn shirt.
Oh, I'm taking it off. I'm just gonna like throw it.
Jesus Christ.
Is there like a furnace situation in the rooms or no?
Yeah. No, not per room. Is a simple inn.
Well, now I'm cold. Now,
I mean, there's blankets on the bed.
well, yeah, but there's no fire. Now I'm cold. I ain't got no shirt on. I'm cold.
But that response, I'm just gonna grab the blanket and just put it on top of you, like around your shoulders, and then just go back to wherever my bed was and just continue what I was doing. I do want to say something.
Okay, so you're trying to fix the clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a dexterity check plus your proficiency
Okay.
to see if you can fix the clothing. Whose clothing? Is it Macau's?
It was mine and Macau's, so we both got hit.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do mine first, which would be a 13.
Okay. If it's your own clothing, 13 succeeds to fix it. It's going to take a couple of hours considering your lavish and ornate design on your dress. But you know how to fix your own clothing.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. So now you can roll for Macau's.
That is going to be an unnat 20.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
My clothes are so much
It's
easier
not.
than yours.
This is not the first time you've had to fix his clothing.
Oh,
so, yeah. Yeah. So you spend most of the night sewing, but this is kind of your own downtime. You're very relaxed and in your own comfort zone as you do this, while you are very much away from home in a new place. Doing this task, this muscle memory task, is very comforting for you. A piece of home is basically taken with you when you do this.
I'm just
But
watching
okay.
because I don't have anything fun to do.
It's almost mesmerizing watching Ambrose fix it with ease.
Yeah, I watch him fix shit all the time. So I'm just sitting there watching because I have literally nothing else to do.
And what else were you going to do, Ambrose?
Oh, well, if you're going to watch, would you like to learn?
My hands are for hitting things and hurting people, not for making pretty stuff.
Doesn't mean you can't learn the basics.
Okay, but if my hands are shaky and I fuck something up, that's your fault.
I'm not dumb enough to give you clothes.
Okay, what am I doing?
So, what he's going to do is he's going to get a piece of fabric, like a small, like, square piece of fabric, kind of slit it in the middle, but not completely all the way through. And he's going to teach him how to do a ladder stitch, which is the invisible stitch. It's a very simple stitch.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Just dex check.
You can use sleight of hand for this. I'll allow it.
It's the same.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not proficient.
Fair enough.
19.
19 definitely succeeds, and Ambrose teaches you how to do a ladder stitch.
And after you finish it, I told you, good job.
It's pretty good. Not up to your
Oh, not to my
standards, but it's pretty
For
good.
my cow, that's pretty damn good.
Okay, no, but say that again.
Good job.
It's like receiving a gentle kiss from a lover when you say that shit.
Did you ever even have a lover before?
We might have different definitions of that.
What's your definition of lover?
You don't want to know my definition. Trust me, my friend, you do not want to know.
Okay.
All right. Ornan, you're in your room alone. Is there anything you want to do?
Down like another third of the bottle of liquor that Ambrose bought him, and go to bed.
Okay.
Damn.
Easily enough. You fall right to sleep. It's not a problem for you, as sleeping out in Aegis is much harder. So when you're in a nice, comfortable bed where it's significantly warmer,
he's
you
just like
easily conk out.
Oh my god! As soon as head hits the pillow, he's like,
Just gone.
Dude just hits a couch.
literally hits anything soft. He's like, oh, good night.
Adios, world of the aware.
Okay.
Cozy. Drink it. He's content.
I mean, with the alcohol in your system, you should be.
Yeah, he's content. He just went.
Gonzo. Adios, Papa.
As you all begin to fall asleep and slip into unconsciousness, Mirage, you are awakened. You're not in the same place you just fell asleep. You are in a strange, gray land. Everything around you seems to be destroyed, like you're in the middle of a battlefield. There are dead bodies, crumbled buildings around you, weapons and armor scattered everywhere. You look straight ahead, and at the very end of like your vision, you can see one figure standing amongst the destruction. Shadowy silhouette. You feel cold and distant, like something you don't want to remember, something you wish never would have happened, never would have came to you, is now here, and you feel its presence. While it's distant, it's there. You know it's there. It knows you're there. That feeling begins to slip as your vision goes dark once more and you slip back into unconsciousness. But that cold feeling does not leave you. With that, morning comes. The rest of you wake up from a well night's sleep.
Fifth of Praxis! Oh, luxury! Chitty ching ching, could buy anything, got that. Oh, color greens!
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad we're on this. There's just bars down there. Oh, luxury!
M-O-E-T-T.
Chitty ching ching, could buy anything. Oh, color green. That's what they're doing down there. Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
That cold feeling does not leave you still. It's almost as if it's embedded into your skin. Everything feels icy and cold. Okay. Well, all of you are awake. What are we doing?
I'm gonna try again.
Go ahead. Ooh, are you, like, as the sun rises, are you doing your ritual? Wonderful. Give yourself fucking advantage. That is beautiful.
as the sun goes.
As the sun...
I'm gonna need it. Fuck.
Son of bitch.
As
Shit.
the sun waxes, the colors in the sky become brighter, and it's beautiful. Rain clouds have dispersed at this point, but you can still feel the cold airiness of, like, the rain that has fallen. But you perform your ritual again, and...
13.
All right. Well, with 13, that is just what you needed.
Yay!
Hallelujah.
You begin to perform your ritual, playing... What kind of tune are you playing on your bagpipes? No idea. Okay. Okay. you begin to, we'll say it's a more softer tune.
Yeah.
Something that, like, if you hear in the distance, it's beautifully played. You feel a presence behind you, which is odd because your back is to a mountain. But as you like turn around to see where this presence is coming from, it's almost as if the whole mountain is alive. You can feel the heart of the land begin to beat. You feel as if the very ground below you and around you has become alive, sentient, and it's listening.
Kilo, I come to you this morning in search of answers, as back by Fimbleton, I came across a small valley that seemed corrupted in some way, likely connected to an Ashen Lord and his strange artifact. And now I question, with what I've heard in this land, if there's something similar happening here, if something is corrupting the land.
You begin to feel slight rumbling as the mountainside begins to like mold and shift. It opens up ever so slightly, and you see a stone elemental figure kind of push its way out of the mountainside. Tall. This thing's at least like 10 feet tall, and it has to like crouch down under the covering of the mountain. You can see it has like its entire body is made out of this brown and blue gray stone. It has a beard that's made out of this like white like crystal or white quartz, I guess. Same with its eyebrows. It has like a large quartz rock above its it has like brown eyes. It wears like this green kind of like cloth skirt as it pushes its way out. You can see like stretches its arms out as it looks towards the sun. Good morning.
Are you just the mountain? Are you actually Kilo?
It is I, dear friend.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
You called and it was lucky I was nearby.
I've never agreed more.
So, my, what a lovely tune you played.
Thank you.
I appreciate your prayer and worship, dear friend. You have a question, and I have an answer for you. The corruption you speak of, it is a strange thing. It is not common, I guess you would say. In fact, that is the only corruption I've ever sensed in the land. I've let it be because, well, someone has dealt with it already. And I didn't want to put my hands in places it did not belong.
Yeah, it did seem to be kind of at Sunta's land.
Yes, yes. But now you're here. Banshee's Screech. Not a lovely place to take a nap, but you see, I was traveling a bit, so I had to take rest where I could find it.
I'd call it a pleasant place to take a nap, honestly.
Oh, my friend, you've not... Do you know why it's called Banshee's Screech?
I have a theory.
Ah, well, it's in the name,
Yeah,
so...
Yeah, we're
As the wind blows through, it sounds like the screech of a banshee. Listen carefully if you travel through it. But other than that, it is rather peaceful. But is there corruption here? Well, the simple answer is no. There is no corruption. Although there is something else here that is influencing something that is usually not so easily influenced. I'm assuming that's why you're here, Dara of Lundmere.
Yes, that's why we're here. Here to investigate what was causing the... It's in front of my face.
Chiotin.
Chiotin.
There you go.
I was looking at the wrong tag.
The Chiotin. A strange and primitive folk, yes, but very capable of handling themselves. But, yes, strange as to why they're all the way over here.
Yeah.
Well, investigate more. Go north.
To the forest?
To the forest, my friend. And you will find your answer there. That is all I'm willing to give. And he places his massive rocky hand on your shoulder. It seems one of my family members has already given you something to help.
Yes.
So,
I'm not too familiar with it yet. I'll learn.
you'll learn, yes. Well, Dara of Lundmere, I'm excited to see what happens in the future.
As am I. Thank you.
Of course. Have a lovely day.
You too.
You see he stretches again and then merely just walks into the mountain and disappears as he becomes one with the stone. That feeling of life and sentience of the rock and ground around you disappear.
All right.
That was him forming back into the mountain.
The organ sound.
And I'll head back to the Rockslide Inn.
Oh, that was a wonderful
good.
bonding moment. All three, shut the fuck up.
All right.
I'm
So
disappointed in all three of you. How about that?
the sun rises. What are we doing?
Gonna go down and get some breakfast and maybe tea.
Gonna
Hopefully my cow makes tea.
change my
I'm
shirt
sleeping
and
in a little
tend
bit.
to the wound that I have. Or
Okay.
that got healed, but would just, yeah.
Cleaning it up a little.
Yeah,
make sure
clean
it's
it up
all
Yeah,
a
go
little
ahead and
good.
make a medicine check.
I'm sleeping in a little bit.
Okay.
Yesterday sucked.
8.
If nobody's knocked on the door, I don't think I'm gonna come down.
You clean it to the best of your ability.
Can it leave
It's not going to ruin your shirts.
Can it leave us?
I mean, it's a pretty big gash from a griffin, so yeah. All right. So, everyone apart from a cow comes downstairs.
Yeah.
After
Okay.
I'm done cleaning it up.
Dara,
My shirt's
you would
fucking
enter as
ruined.
well to see your new companions there.
By the way, Ornan's
Just
shirt
one little
is
gay
fucking
bitch.
red.
Do I need to fix that?
It would be nice. I only have 2 sets of clothes.
Give me that one when you have a chance, and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'd leave that to him. I can try.
No offense, but I'll leave this to the
Yeah.
professional.
I repaired
You-
your shirt once.
You take care
How's
of
your
my
company, by the
wounds.
way?
Oh, I think
That's
it just
it.
struck me on.
That's about
part of
Okay,
it.
the arm,
so
so
this-
yeah.
No, I'll never forget that
Sleeveless.
shirt. It's a good thing we left it where it was.
What happened to the shirt?
I'll just regular
I destroyed it.
hurt.
I tried to stitch it.
Oh God.
So you
Don't-
can't sew worth your life.
No. No, he can't.
I use magic to heal people, not needles.
Would I know how to actually stitch a person up?
Probably. It's similar. It's similar. It's just
It's a straight roll, but I mean,
the
Honestly,
material's a little bit
The
different.
next time we stay in the tavern, which I think is going to
What
be
is
made
skin if
a
not
couple-
just clothing?
Yeah, I've got
A
mostly
couple
check
days,
plus
I'll-
5, so.
Sorry.
I'll give you a
Ugh.
shirt.
I hate that.
It's a different kind of
My bad.
It's a
It
skin
won't
kind.
happen again.
Okay, so as you're all sitting down at the table, the gnome with the colorful red raspberry-like hair walks up to you. Hello, good morning. Good night's rest, yes?
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Wonderful.
very good.
Could I tempt you in some food? One of my specialty drinks, perhaps? Well, very good.
What's
Made
on
of
tap?
fresh.
What's on tap?
Ooh, well, I
Is Daryl
Just-
gonna drink?
I want you to just take a moment, all of you. Breathe deep. What do you smell? What do you smell?
What do we smell?
Berries?
Yes.
Like fruit and berries in here.
Yes,
Berries?
it smells like a bouquet of fresh
I'm just
fruit in
fucking
here. Yes, fruit. I specialize in making lovely fruit cocktails, drinks, juices, whatever you like. But I have a few today that I think might tempt you. Let's see.
Oh, please tell me
She
more.
starts trying to like think about what she has. I have my very special, I think one of you might have had it last night.
I think two of us have.
My Berries Mary Strawberry Sherry.
I love this woman. I'm so sad Mikau isn't down there right now.
And then, for those who like warmer drinks, we have my liquid apple pie. And then one, if you like the taste of melon, this is more of a chilled drink. It's my soft-spoken sherbet. And then this one's very good, made with a different combination of blue berries and fruits that I have. We have the blue hurricane, and then the last one, which is my personal favorite, we have the cream dream supreme. It's a very creamy drink with a hint of orange in it.
I would like to try that one.
Can I get the blue hurricane?
Very good. Anything else?
Apple pie liquid thing.
Very good, yes. And for you, my sweet dear?
Sherbet. I don't recall the name. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. The soft-spoken sherbet.
Soft-spoken sherbet.
Mm.
The names are as bold as the flavors.
Oh, I assure you they are. Okay.
Can I get a liquid apple pie for somebody else? He's still asleep.
Of course you
Not the one
can.
with the funny name.
All right. Well, that's 3 silver pieces per person. And since we're all ordering as a group, I'll knock it down to a silver piece. So 2 silver pieces per person.
Thank you.
Of course.
And what's your name again?
Oh, my name is Barry. Barry Gibraltar.
And while we're ordering, what do you have for breakfast?
Oh, well, for breakfast this morning we have, actually I just made a fruit pie, if you're interested in that. We also do have some fresh eggs that can be made. I do have a few slabs of ham that I can cut up as well. Just normal breakfasty items. Or if you'd like, we do still have some stew that's left over that I can warm up for you as well.
Whatever's your personal favorite.
Wonderful. One berry special coming right up, my dear.
And I'll do a berry pie?
Berry pie, wonderful.
I'll do a berry pie for my friend, and I'll just stick with the eggs and ham.
All right.
You may just get like an assorted fruit basket of all of these.
Of course you can, of course. All right, so for breakfast items, we'll do 3 copper pieces per person. And then the 2 silver for the drinks. And I'll be right out, my dears. Thank you again for resting at the Rock Slide Inn.
As I slept on a fucking rock outside.
Okay, so
experience.
how long are you sleeping in for?
Probably like another hour.
I was gonna wake him up.
I
With food.
probably would have slept for like an hour or 2. I like woke up when he left, and I was like, "Fuck this," and went back to sleep.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Okay, so about 10 minutes later, she'd come back with the drinks. Soft-spoken sherbet for you, my dear.
Thank you.
The liquid apple pie, and you got the cream dream supreme,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Cream
me, yeah.
dream supreme, and then for you the liquid apple pie, and then the blue hurricane for the muscular one over here. She then hands out the breakfast items, and she comes to you with like a nice like wooden bowl full of fresh fruits. You have like strawberries, honeydew, cantaloupe, watermelon, all these different types of fruits that she has grown herself and hands them to you. That is grown right outside of my little garden that I have. I hope you enjoy. They are the best in the region.
Oh my god.
By the way, as soon as she says that, Ornan just downs the entire tree. It's just
They are very, like, extremely fresh, taste perfect.
I'm gonna go upstairs with the pie and then the liquid apple pie.
The pie.
Okay.
the pie and the pie.
The
For
pie is
you,
pie.
Ornan, this dark blue drink has a bitter taste with a slight zing at the end. Until the end of a long rest, whenever you successfully hit an enemy that is wielding a weapon with a melee attack, you may use your reaction to make a dexterity sleight of hand check to attempt to disarm the enemy.
Nice.
So you just gotta start punching.
Disarming attack.
I'm already hitting with the melee.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, weapon, not melee.
Yeah.
Mikau is sleeping.
Unarmed.
I'm like, Mikau is conked. Melee!
Okay, so Ambrose, you walk upstairs and open the door with the pie.
Is
You
there like
would-
a little nightstand?
You would also
Yeah.
find that I have taken all the blankets off of your bed. When we
I-
left, I took them all, put them on my bed, and then went back to sleep. So there's just a fucking mountain, and I'm hidden in there somewhere.
He's gonna try to kind of tap the blanket to see if he can actually find him. He's gonna say if there's like a nightstand or something.
Make a stealth check.
What do I have to roll?
You find me promptly. You find me with a swiftness. +6, so
you
7.
you think you're hidden, but you must have been dreaming because your face
Yeah, I'm
is
like-
just there's a perfect circle so you can breathe.
It was just drool.
Yeah, so if there's like a nightstand or something, I'm gonna set stuff down, and I'm just gonna kind of tap your face. There's something good on the table next to you.
Is it S?
I'm gonna smack him again.
Ah, good morning.
Good morning. Mike. Food. Enjoy sleeping.
Help. I
Help.
Help.
Ambrose help.
I'm gonna grab the blankets
I'm
as
cocooned,
much as
please
I
help
could,
me.
and I'm gonna rip them off.
Just the punches off the I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Do you need to be a bit more specific on what type of help you want?
Good morning.
Morning. That's for you. And he's gonna walk in.
Did you take the drink up there for him
Oh,
as well?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's pie, and then there's like an apple pie shake thingamabobber.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
So-
so much fucking sugar. And it just
you eat it anyway.
where's the meat? Just tear into it.
Okay. So, for those of you who drank your specialty drinks, Mirage, you drank the soft-spoken sherbet, a green chilled drink that tastes like the sweetest honeydew melon you've ever tasted. You gain the ability to understand and speak any language for the next hour.
Yo.
We should just have these drinks on tap.
You should just be like, can I take one of them to go?
Yeah, we should just have these
You have
in
to
the
go
morning.
cups.
We're gonna need that.
Ambrose, this is a creamy orange drink that tastes like a blend of sweet milk and oranges. You gain 1 point of inspiration.
Yo.
Okay.
Robbie, how long do I know those?
For an hour.
For an hour? Okay.
For those of you who drank the liquid apple pie, This is a drink that tastes like a freshly baked apple pie.
I'm having an apple pie and an apple pie.
Yep.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
You
Sorry.
gain a +2 charisma persuasion check until the next long rest.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yep.
I mean, hey, I think you're on par with us now.
So until next long rest, you said?
Da.
I now have a +3.
Da. He's
now.
good.
Okay.
Oh shit, we doing Starfinder tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, if I feel like shit, I'll do it online.
I'm so glad that I have no warning to prep anything for you online, and I have no cameras or anything.
That's fine. As long as I need it, as long as I hear the voice, that's fine.
Once complete, I will go downstairs. Or I'll start going downstairs and be like, oh, fuck my shirt. And then go back and put my shirt on and then go downstairs.
Yeah, so someone like opens the door as you're like walking out and just sees just half naked Macau and just, oh!
Oh, shit! And then
Respectfully looking.
and enjoy the free show! And shut the door and then,
All
then
right.
go downstairs. If all of my fucking teeth fall out, thank you, by the way. If all my teeth fall out, that's your fault.
He's gonna slide you a piece of ham. There you go. Is it that simple just to feed him?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He will eat almost anything. Almost.
All right, so while you guys are having your breakfast, what would you like to do?
Do we have any direction or any idea that...
North to the forest.
I was more curious if you talked to your god. Do you also have
How
a god you talk to?
the fuck did you?
I have 3. I don't commune with them successfully ever until this morning,
I also have
Is
3
that
gods as
where
well.
you ran off to?
and slept.
You slept
Hey,
outside.
you slept outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Why?
It is cheaper.
it's
Plus, it's
cheaper.
quite literally nothing.
Okay,
except maybe a
dude,
sword
you
back.
don't come from Aegis, so you can sleep outside all the fuck you want. Just don't.
I've been a great many places.
Just don't do that in Aegis. You'll die.
Noted.
Anyway, yeah, no, I
That was me
spoke
laughing,
to
not
Kilo
Nicholas laughing.
because I wanted to know if there was anything else similar in the land to Dark-Eyed Ashen Lord Ass. I can't remember his name.
Ashen Lord Ass
Started
sounds
with an
appropriate.
F.
Fuck boy.
Fuck boy, yes, that guy.
Yeah, that works. Anyway, I wanted to know if there was any corruption in the land, and I was told no. However, he said if I wanted answers, go to the north to the forest.
Straight into the lion's den, I assume then?
I mean, that
Straight
is
into
where
the
they're
lion's
coming
den.
from. So.
Around this time, the doors to the tavern would open. You see Balu walking back in, sees that you guys are all sitting down, and walks over and pulls up a chair. Hey, good morning.
Morning.
How do we all sleep?
Oh,
Amazing.
excellent.
Fine.
Sleep that
I'm
long.
sensing sarcasm, but I don't really know.
No, no,
if
no,
that's
no,
just
no.
your accent or something like that.
No, absolutely excellent.
Wonderful. Anyways, well, apparently while I was gone, my loyal vanguards, they were able to capture a Chiotin. So perhaps we would like to do some questioning this morning. What say you?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Wonderful.
I feel weirdly inspired. I can deal with that.
Let's go give it a fucking try.
Very well. Is there anything else y'all need? I know this place can be rather confusing if it's your first time. Directions or anything.
Yes, directions would be great, or if you can lead us there, that would also be great.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna lead you there. They're in the stockade right now, which is right by our barracks, so I can show you that. We'll be going into the mountain though, but like, anything else? Anything important that I should probably share? I'm not really sure. It's my first time having guiding newcomers in here, so I want to make it at least, a pleasant experience.
Anything you think we should know?
What's the name of the river?
Banshees River? I don't know. I didn't name it.
Those
Don't
valid
mind it.
response.
He's all nature and forest. He wants to know the name of everything. If you gave him a chance to hug a tree, he'd do it.
Oh, aye. Well,
Don't let him do it. It's weird.
Right.
It's just a tree.
Well, I suppose. I guess the Reeve here. His name Keterik Salik. He lives inside the mountain. I can show you where he lives as well. Probably want to know that you're here just in case, so he knows that we have some extra help.
Well, that would also be nice. Kedrick? Is that what I heard?
Keterik, yes.
Yeah.
Spell it however you want.
I-
Doesn't matter.
it's
Yeah, no, I
Kedrick,
know
don't
myself.
I'm just the worst, and I'm like, I need to spell it correctly.
It's Kedrick.
It's killing me.
And also, if you're in need of supplies, there's a general store here, Low and Lily's.
I love that.
And then if you're looking for rations, meat, we have a smokehouse here. And then what the... you all seem like, well, obviously, fighters. Blacksmith, if you ever need your stuff repaired or you need something made, old fucking Delaro will hook you up. Make sure you have everything you need. What else? You already know me. My vanguards. Well, there's another inn inside the mountain, the Deaf and the Respite. Usually the drow folk or the other dwarves, people who tend to live in the mountain, they usually go there. This is more for travelers and adventurers and the like. That about does it for the important locations that probably you should know, just in case if you're going to be at least around for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh, of course, I am trying to be hospitable, but like I said, this is very new to me.
Let's go talk to the Chiotin then, see what we can do.
Aye, let's do that. Just don't get too close. Its tail can kind of still get through the bars a little bit, so just don't try to touch it or anything.
Understood.
Interrogation difficult.
Well, it's still in a cage. It's not going to go anywhere, but I just wouldn't trust it with a 10-foot pole. Anyways.
In a cage or in a stockade?
Cage. It's the stockades is the area that it's
Okay,
in,
that's
but
really
it's
make
in
sure.
a cell.
Infernal. I'm going to touch it.
How about you? This is also for. Please don't.
Okay, so
Do you want to die?
Balu leads you out of the rock slide in, and then in towards the mountain, the inside part of it. As you are going through, you understand exactly what this is. There is a statue of Kilo inside the mountain. You would also see, if you're looking around, what is your... Yeah. You'd also be able to see near the Reeves Manor, which is kind of the opposite side of where you're standing, is another statue, and that one is of Kefekt, the god of law and justice. Okay, but Balu leads you through the mountain and into the stockade, which is by the barracks, which is where you see a few militaristic-like guards. They stand in plate armor. Some of them wield spears or halberds. You see one that has a small flag on the back of it. It has it's like a red flag with a white symbol of a horned helmet. But yeah, he leads you into the stockades. A small portcullis raises up, and in the middle of this stockade, so the stockades is a open area with walls that are around it. You can see that there are actually stocks. There's a few cells, and in the very middle is a one cell, pretty small to fit a human comfortably. There is a Chiotin. And as you approach, you can see that this Chiotin has green and brown colors to its chitinous hide. It has almost bald. The sides of its head are shaved, but it has like a long braided hair that goes down. The hair is black. You can see that its eyes are completely black. And they're pretty large too. It has 2 pincers near its mouth and a long scorpion-like tail that can go well above its head. Currently, right now, all it's wearing is like a torn like tunic and like small brown cloth shorts. Its hands are bound, but its feet are free, and it is just ramming the sides of the cell, just trying it is raging. It is foaming at the mouth right now. It is beyond angry, beyond mad. And Bala goes, "Aye, that'd be it. Yeah, I'm not going near that thing, but you're all willing to go as close as you like. We'll have medical professionals on standby."
Oh, that's
Would
comforting.
like to cast a spell.
You can see he like chuckles a bit after you say that. Okay.
I'd like to cast Cause Fear.
On.
The Chiotin. To get its attention. Or at least,
Okay, you're about 30 feet away from it right now.
I just need 60 feet.
Okay.
Use it.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wonderful. I want to change this music. This doesn't fit.
I mean, hey,
A
if I
little
can
bit
get
peaceful
its
for a pissed off
Hey.
Chiotin.
Yeah, I would rather have it scared. Hopefully, it doesn't rage when it's scared. That would make more problems, but you know, doesn't hurt.
No, I don't have comprehend languages.
Or at least to show it there's an intimidating presence there.
Damn it, I was wrong. Rapture has comprehend languages.
your raptor has comprehend language.
Rapture.
Okay, your hawk has.
Yep.
What is it?
That's my bard
Oh,
from
I get
yesterday.
so confused. How's that game going?
We're breaking someone out of prison
Fun.
with explosives.
I'm suddenly bored.
As you should.
I want to leave.
Yeah, no, suddenly I'm incredibly bored and I want to leave.
Hey, you fucker.
You offered them earlier.
Yeah, but now they're almost gone. And
Okay.
now I'm gonna.
So.
I need a wisdom saving throw of. Hold on, let me.
We're done dating, bro.
Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Yeah.
13.
Well, am I on the phone? That's a natural 20.
Fuck you. That works, and that's a spell slot.
Well, back
So,
on the farm, we call that
what-
a success.
How does this look like when you use Cause Fear?
He kind of just speaks whatever incantation he needs. It's mostly kind of under his breath, more like a kind of like a whisper to kind of like get on somebody, like get somebody unsettled.
Well, for those of you who are around Ambrose,
I'm unsettled.
is definitely unsettled
I'm
as
like, what the fuck?
Ambrose begins to whisper this dark incantation, and it's almost like the immediate area just surrounding Ambrose just gets darker. Like there's a vignette almost that just surrounds Ambrose for a brief moment as he utters these dark words. You can see the Chiotin for like 2 seconds after it like rams a jail cell. It just like looks around like something's off, and then goes back to what it's doing. It didn't work.
No, well, after that, it kind of and that kind of like whatever you just described just kind of vanishes.
You're fucking spooky, you know that?
Is that a problem?
No.
It's a little bit spooky, yeah.
So what are we doing?
I'm gonna try something out. I don't know what was entirely in that melon drink I had, but trust me on it.
I have fun.
Okay.
I was like, if
And I
they
get
spoke it
maybe,
in Infernal,
like-
you could probably understand it.
Then-
Okay, so like its tail
We
is
don't know this right now.
its stinger has like a 10-foot reach, you said?
Yeah, like trusting it within 10 feet ish.
He said not to go within. Don't touch the jail cell because that tail could probably hit you. You can see this Chiotin is probably a little over 6 feet tall. Its tail can go well above its head, but right now is like currently down. You can see like swishing side to side, but you can see it's just as long, if not a little bit longer than its body.
Okay.
Spooky. Let me see what I actually have written for this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he just said, "Don't touch the jail cell zone."
Okay. I make my way closer, just calm, and
As you do, the Chiotin realizes you're walking towards it, and as it's bashing to the side, it just looks and goes, "Tioknma, tarakanata."
Inartu para era.
You see it stop and just.
You speak my tongue.
What the fuck?
What? The person who said, did
All
you
for
know?
his cause,
No.
is it not?
His cause. Whose cause? Would you speak, you pale, fleshy thing?
Then what purpose do you have in here, bringing terror?
Terror. These murderers captured me. They tend to slaughter.
Tend to. Oh fuck.
They intend to slaughter the rest of my people. We are merely destroying them before they can destroy us. That is our purpose.
They made the first move, you say?
Yes, yes.
And for what cause?
I don't know. We sent Desk, we sent him to bargain, to speak with the fleshy creatures. But he was murdered. They chopped him into little pieces and left him in the passage of Banshee Screech.
And how did you choose to communicate? I learned from a friend that there is a universal language that involves bloodshed.
We Chiotin know that language well. But this time we offered peace, for we are in dire times, Fleshy One. We wanted peace and shelter. We needed help, and they spat in our face. And so we will take it by force for the good of our people.
And what is it that you seek them out for in the first place? What is it that you need help from?
Like flame-spewing goblins. They burnt our home to the ground. They murdered our people. They were once easy prey, but now they grew a pair and attacked us. They raided our people with machines of war and destruction. And we fled. That is all we could do, was flee to the mountain. We do not belong there. We are forest Chiotin, not cave Chiotin. We cannot survive there. We asked for help, but in return we received bloodshed. And bloodshed we shall return to them!
This machinery these goblins have used, have you recognized it amongst the goblins?
No. It's new. Made of wood and metal. And it rolls. It rose. It destroyed our trees, our home, burned it to the ground. I can still will hear my people scream.
What you've provided for me was invaluable. I will speak amongst the others, and we'll sort this whole thing out.
Sort it out. You convince these other fleshy creatures. You are but one. We are many. I will be released, and I will be saved, and my people will have their revenge.
Offer to aid them in place of not taking revenge.
Insight checks are gonna be friends.
You begin to hear this strange, like hissing sound coming from the Chiotin. You can see that its chitinous hide begins to like tremble and shiver ever so slightly, and it is going to attempt to intimidate you to move away. That is a 15. Go ahead and
Wisdom?
yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Do we all see this happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I step behind Mirage and aid in an intimidation?
You don't know it's trying to intimidate.
Well,
her.
if I see it's trying to be all fucking weird and shit.
You didn't move up while he was while she was talking, so I'm gonna say no.
Thumbs up.
Hey.
16.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
So, she was trying to intimidate you, and you can see her tail rises above her head, like shaking, and different, like the armored chitinous hide all begins to shiver, but it doesn't affect you. It like, just goes right past you, and she goes,
Your mind is as stalwart as ours. Where did you learn to speak our tongue, fleshy one? We have never heard your kind speak our language.
I exist to bring harmony to this world, no matter what it takes.
Then you will kill the fleshy ones and release me. Give us the shelter and food we need, and bring harmony that way. Yes, you will.
I'll bring harmony, but not through bloodshed. We speak a different tongue.
That is true enough.
We will make sure that your people and our people will both receive the peace that they desire.
Peace. Peace. They squandered the chance at peace. But try as you will, I'm not the only one you'll need to convince.
In the meantime, we will pay these goblins a visit. They seem to be the heart of this problem.
Yes, the heart. Take out the heart, and the body will cease to function. Good. But passing through the mountain will be no easy task for you, fleshy ones. For my people will slaughter anything that goes through. You have been warned.
And I will simply smooth talk my way through. As I did today.
Your talking is as smooth as a 6-year-old child.
she just she curses in Chiotin and just kind of like looks away from you.
Go, fleshy one. Tell my people that I, Suka of the forest Chiotin, are trapped here. They will save me. And perhaps for the information, they just might spare you. Though I don't believe your life is worth being spared.
Neither do I.
Then we are in agreement.
I will make sure that whatever happens to me, I'll see this through. It's my penance.
And we will see that our tails pierce right through you. You see it through, and we'll see it through. Through blood and death.
Trust me, there's nothing your tail or anyone else's tail or tongue can do to hurt me.
You are strong, fleshy one. But we, Chiotin, we are stronger together. You are but one.
At that, she turns away and just like sits down and hangs her head.
Well, it turns out this situation is a bit more complicated than we would like to assume.
Can we back up and talk
Great.
about the fact that you can speak their language?
You speak bog!
Without knowing what they are?
You speak bog!
Yeah, they're cute.
I don't entirely know
I don't
where that.
speak their language, but I know where
I
they're
don't
from.
entirely
Some.
know where that came from. Might
What
have been
the
from
fuck?
something I ate.
This one does not know what it is.
Yeah, no, she doesn't even fucking know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got no explanation for that. What the fuck?
yeah, what the...
How much time has passed since I drank that thing?
Not long.
Okay.
At least maybe 10 minutes ish.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what strange fruit they got here. Anyways, back on point.
Okay.
The issue is a little more complicated than we assumed.
Right, yes.
Complicated
Run
how?
through with us.
So the Chiotins were essentially seeking out them for assistance. They were needing assistance due to goblins essentially burning down and destroying their village with technology that is normally not recognizable amongst goblins.
That's interesting.
And so we venture deeper into the forest. I'm sure that we're going to run into significantly less domesticated Chiotins.
You call that domesticated?
That's as much as we're gonna get.
That is offensive, first of
Hypothetically.
all.
He can't understand.
Hypothetically, could we... Are they going to attempt to kill us if we try to go fix their problem?
I believe they will.
Is
They
there any
still
way we
harbor a
can
lot of
take
hatred towards everyone else.
that one with us to convince the other ones? Somehow.
Is
without
it
getting us
telling the truth, first of all?
That is a very good
Is
point.
it being
Yeah.
completely honest with you, or is it just trying to gain your sympathy and garner your
I
assistance?
don't think something like that would like sympathy.
Trust? I don't know.
You have a point, but I mean...
It's suspicious.
All we have is a hunch.
I don't like the idea of taking it with us, though.
No.
That is
They-
fair.
Because even if it could, even if they could serve as some sort of like bargaining tool or something like that, with the way that they are behaving, I don't think it would get us very far.
All I know is the truth lies somewhere out there, and it's going to be dangerous regardless.
That is what your god was saying,
Chiotins,
right?
goblins with foreign technology, who
North.
knows?
Answers lie up that way.
Yes.
Yep.
To the north.
The path is laid.
We
Well-
travel north.
Should we go discuss with the Reeve what we're doing and who we are?
I'm so fucking tired of this. I'm
Yeah.
so tired. The problem after problem, and we have to do things about them. I don't give a fuck.
What else would you do with your life,
I
Macau?
don't know. Fucking eat and sleep.
How would you make money, Macau?
That's my question, because he's still technically in debt to me right now.
Well, you're in debt.
That's awkward.
Go fuck yourself.
What would you do if you had no debts?
Oh, has this turned into the Macau interrogation now?
No, I'm just curious.
This is just curiosity. Not everything's an interrogation.
I just want to know what you do with your life if you had no restrictions.
Money, free will.
I wasn't there.
What kind of life would you lead?
I found one.
That's an acceptable answer.
You give that answer, and Amber gives a face of, uh-huh.
Fucking bitches get
I
that.
used to have fun.
That fun probably got you in trouble. And landed you
So
with
much.
me.
So much trouble. It was great. Okay, can we go now? I'm bored.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the Reeve, shall we?
Yes, I'm bored. Let's go.
Yes.
We're gonna go try to find the Reeve.
Easily enough, as you guys leave to go look for the reef, Balu would point you in the right direction. Towards the corner end of the Mountain Village, you would see a large 2-story manor. This is made out of like wood and stone. As you would also notice, most of the roofs are like blue shingle roofing. This one would also have it as well. Very ornate designs, though. Very well crafted building just from the outside. Much more lavish than Miss Bursky's, but it has that undertone of like dwarven, gnomish type of build to it, with like a hint of like drow architecture.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to talk about it now?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
And
What? Yeah, while we're walking, I'm gonna kind of like sidle backwards towards Ornan
Hanging
as
out
we're
in the back.
making our way. We're just kind of like sidling back.
mhm.
Do you want to talk about it now?
Sure.
What's up? What is it?
I think I got flirted with this morning by the.
You got what?
Flirted with. By the MP.
No.
What?
They're bad.
Okay,
About
and
nonsense.
what is your point?
It,
Why do you want to talk to me about it?
it's confusing.
Oh, it's confusing. Oh no, it's so confusing. Well, there are
I've literally been married. This is an insult.
there are two possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
One, she's trying to make more money. She's chatting you up, trying to get you to spend some more. That's what they do in the bars, you know, in the taverns and stuff like that. They want to make more money if they appeal to you. If they appeal to you and, you know, the ego that resides within anybody, they'll probably make more money that way. Two,
Okay.
she wants it bad. What are your thoughts? What do you want the outcome to be?
I don't know.
Until you figure that out, I can be of no assistance.
This has never happened before.
It's never happened before.
Mm-mm.
To you, it's never happened before.
Yeah.
That shocks me. How so? Look at you.
What-
Have you seen
what-
yourself?
Yes.
You're
He doesn't get it.
You're fucking dense. Oh, you're dense. Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh no. Wow. Okay. How do I put this in the plainest terms possible? You, Ornan, are an attractive individual.
Yeah. Make it work.
I just typically scare off a lot of people, so no one ever really approaches me.
Well, you didn't scare off the bartender.
That is true.
You haven't scared me off. Figure out what you want and then we'll chat.
Okay.
But still, I just.
I just walk up next to Dora, Dara, and I'm just like,
Good.
We have to go back.
How
Yeah, no.
smug are you?
yeah, no, I'm totally fine.
You are the furthest from fine I've seen in a
No,
while.
I'm totally fine. I don't.
Your
you
mental
don't.
state is lying
You
to
don't
me.
need to ask questions right now. Can we just get to the wherever the fuck that we're going, so that we can get to the fucking forest?
I would have turned to you in Infernal, which you can understand.
No, I need
Yeah,
At the
I can.
moment of
No,
what
you don't
did
need fucking
do?
answers. This is not our kind of relationship, okay? This is
What
not
did you do?
Oh, it is.
I flirted a little bit.
You panicked?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Just go with that. What the fuck do we need to go? And I would follow
Oh,
you.
yes.
And I
Not
can
clear.
fucking
At least
murder
for
some
another
fire
45
goblins or
minutes.
whatever the fuck is going on.
That's a hunch.
Time hunch. It's the time hunch.
What the fuck? I mean, come on, he's a beefcake.
I mean, I know. You're talking like this, and then we're just like, huh. Looking at Arden like,
It's worth putting all that fruit in that basket.
It's been a while. Feels good to get back in the old suit. I'm gonna jump this suit. Fuck.
there it is. Let's go. Can you like this again?
Y'all some horny motherfuckers. No.
Horny in two ways, baby. Cow wants ass. God, how long has it been?
I can just, I
been
can
years.
see, like, you know the what is it, the Uncle Sam, like, I want you to join the, I want
I
your
want
ass.
your ass. Give it to me now.
Are we still the upper bug?
Oh, it's
I
getting
need to-
away from the cage.
I want that as a
shield.
poster
Chat
now.
later about it.
Just because
No,
I'm
he's not
pointing,
by
I
default.
want
They figure
your
out what
ass.
you want. They're gonna chat. Be like, hey, what do you want? What do you want out of this scenario?
Actually going to. Ever.
I don't think anything's gonna stop them.
That's fair point. It's
Yeah.
my cow. And we keep walking to the reefs.
That's right.
Just
It's
So-
just mumbling in work.
passionate. Yeah.
You enter the Reeves house. It's very dimly lit, yet this is a very ornate and elegant house. Think of that of like a cozy, yet like oh my gosh, someone of incredibly high standards. That
yes.
level of
Love fitting this place.
elegancy to it. Dimly lit candles are placed like along the sides on sconces. The rugs that are here look like they were imported from somewhere, like they were crafted by someone with a lot of skill. You can see at the very end is a very large staircase, and walking down, you can see who you assume to be the Reeve. It is a male drow.
Oh shit.
He has a more tall, lanky kind of build. He has long white hair with the left side that is shaved. He has hard bronze eye and a square, angular face. He wears dark, regal clothing. And he just walks with a like smooth grace, but it's very slow. In fact, as you see him walking down the stairs, he is firmly gripping the sides, and he is trying to keep a nice fit posture. That'll be all for now.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I recognize the designer of those clothes that he's wearing?
You can go ahead and make an investigation check.
Despite my background,
What is your background say?
it just says you know what looks good on looks good or bad on people, and you also know the designer, tailor of fine clothes.
Well,
Yep. That's just what the background is. We can adjust it. It is a custom background.
Right, you're not closely investigating it, so I would still say go ahead with roll with advantage for
Okay.
investigation. But just like looking over the general design
11.
with 11,
I
it's
rolled a 6
it's a
and a
bit it seems familiar, but it's a bit hard to tell from where you're standing. As he gets closer, he greets you in Drow, so you would just hear him say, "Greetings, friends." But to you, it's in a language you don't understand unless you speak Drow.
Nope.
No.
And then
I speak dude.
you see he stops at the very end of the staircase, and he holds on to the like pillar where the railing stops, and he goes, "Well, I was told by Balu last night that you are here to investigate our little Chiotin problem. Yes?
We are the pest control.
Wonderful." You can see that he is starting to sweat from his forehead. That is good to hear. We are willing to pay you for any information, or if you so happen to bring this problem to its conclusion, again, willing to pay you for any help that we can get. Unfortunately, our vanguards can only do so much. You can see he like brings his hand to his forehead.
Can I roll insight to kind of see why he's by
I would
himself?
also like to roll insight.
You can
I
go
was
ahead
thinking
and
the same motherfucking
roll.
thing.
Is it medicine?
You can go ahead and roll a medicine check.
That's a 15.
That is a 21.
For medicine?
Yes, medicine.
If I'm wanting to do insight to be like, I'm trying to tell if it's like he's sick or something is stressing him the fuck out.
That's what I wanted
Still
to
medicine.
Still medicine? Okay.
Yeah, 21.
17.
21 and 15?
17.
17?
14.
14. Okay. I would still say that's still pretty good. Something is very wrong. Normally, if you are a Reeve or someone of higher standards, you would go in close and talk to someone, face to face. Most likely shake their hands or greet them formally. He, the entire time you've seen him, has been gripping onto that railing, white-knuckling it. And as he got to the very bottom, he started to sweat as he was talking to you. You can see parts of his clothing is also pretty drenched from sweat. He seems very sick.
Are you alright, sir?
Not really. During one of the raids, I tried to help with the defenses, and unfortunately, I got stung. And, I think the venom is taking its
Oh
course.
man, it's fucked.
Too bad we don't have a pallet.
Or
Or druid. Or cure poison. Or whatever the hell it's called.
Well, it's
What is the
protection from poison and disease.
Whatever it's called.
isn't there something with a medicine check you can do about that?
Mm-mm.
With a medicine kit?
Not from my knowledge.
Not
I don't
even with
have
the
one either.
herbalism kit.
Mm.
Herbalism kit is for making potions. And then protection from poison and disease has to be casted beforehand.
You can hear he starts coughing pretty violently, And for those of you who are pretty close to him, you can see after he kind of like moves his hand from his mouth, there's speckles of blood. Well,
Is there anything you can do?
hopefully this venom runs its course and leaves my body, but I do not know much about Chiotin venom, and unfortunately, they seem well intent on killing us rather than anything else. So I don't suppose that I'll be getting a cure anytime soon.
That's second level.
But don't be alarmed. I have some people who are trying to tend to it. It's just not as easy as it looks to cure. But please, don't be worried about me. Let's worry about the problem at hand, yes?
Of course.
Yes.
So as far as we
He's been
know,
stoned.
these Chiotin, or Forest Chiotin, they hail from the north of Banshee Screech, and for some reason have come to our village and started attacking us. This is really all we know. We've captured one, but have not gotten any answers from them.
The one called Suka, the imprisoned one, mentioned of goblins invading and setting fire to their village, bringing in foreign weaponry made of wood and metal,
Suka.
large, vast machines of destruction, as they say.
Do you speak their language?
For that moment, I did call it divine intervention,
Divine intervention.
but I would not be able to discern whether or not he speaks truth, or she speaks truth. But it's more than what we had before.
Goblins to the north. I guess that is
Dangerous
something.
violence.
Well, we've tried to send scouts through the passage through Banshee Screech, but unfortunately did not come back alive. But if what you say is true, then perhaps dealing with the goblins will make the Chiotin flee back to their homeland. They will leave us alone.
That is certainly the hope. I mean, the one called Suka attempted to try to commune, to ask for help, but of course, there's a dissonance with language.
Tried to commune? What do you speak of?
In an attempt to seek help.
Seek
Yeah,
help with
perhaps.
whom?
Oh, excuse you. Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah, hello, goodbye.
If I recall correctly, one of them had approached Visconte and
Speak up now. To whom did they commune with? You've told me this much information. What's keeping your tongue?
out of character, I don't remember if
Oh!
No, they never said who.
There was not much information
Information-
given.
Okay.
We
they
were told
all-
that a man named Des came, and then attempted to ask for help, and then was slaughtered and a pass.
Right.
And that's about all we got.
So,
Right, thank you.
yeah.
You can see that he is, like, with the pause in trying to get the information, he does seem not flustered, but annoyed that, like, you've given him this much information. Where's the rest?
Just to make sure, I don't think we have all those details. Weren't they? You said they were murdered, right?
Yes.
The Chiotin who came here were murdered?
Yes, in a pass, I think you said.
Well, I can tell you, the only Chiotin we've seen are the ones who've tried to attack us.
Has
They have mentioned that your people were the ones who made the first attack.
Is that what it told you?
That is what she told me, yes.
So you're going to believe the words of this bug, this aggressive, blood-stricken bug.
is there anybody that does have a tendency to go patrol the pass?
I'm aggressive.
We don't patrol the pass. We barely have any defenses that go out farther than the village borders. So whatever this bug was telling you is obviously a lie.
I am not taking sides, I'm merely just
And I think
relaying what I spoke to you. or
If you're
what I
not
told
taking sides, then that's just as worse as taking their side. We need all the help we can get. You can see that he is getting frustrated now.
Amber's gonna kind of step in front. The information we have shows that who's at fault or what did happen is inconclusive. Our goal is to take care of the problem. Will you let us take care of the problem?
Yes. As long as you don't become part of the problem. Perhaps it would be wise not to speak with the one that's imprisoned anymore.
Well, I didn't
'Cause it
plan
will
on-
fill
There's
your
no way
head
to
with
talk to a
lies.
lady like that either.
Oh, here we go.
And that's no way to talk to the Reeve.
Well,
Is
maybe
it?
you can both learn something, eh?
All of us getting uppity is not going to get us what we want.
Agreed. We're here to help people.
Good. Then I will leave you to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need some rest.
Yeah, go take some medicine and lie down.
It's best for you.
Good day.
Good day.
Turns around and
I'll
begins to
certainly
walk up the
try.
steps.
Such good manners you have.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Thank
You
you.
do
Lord.
it?
And
Of course, no, I've
What?
dealt with.
let's not get kicked out, please.
He was being a bitch.
I agree. But I'm not going to get kicked out by royalty.
Reeves aren't intent. Reeves are
Yes.
Reeves royalty?
Okay, so Reeves are essentially employed by like a lord or a higher up to go to a village or a smaller town to collect taxes
Cool.
and settle disputes.
Cool.
So he is technically the leader
He's a
or the mayor
Okay.
of the village. Yes.
What a great job he's
Any-
doing is
any-
settling a dispute.
Anyways, Reeves are not exactly nobility. They are employed under nobility. Nobility, I hate to say, it's a bit worse to deal
Well,
with.
someone who's
Yes, I'm
employed by
aware.
royalty should have better manners than to speak to someone I care about like that.
Correct!
Oh yes. There's no
So-
denying
There
this.
is a language when it comes to
Like I
politics.
fucking care. Sorry, but
If you're going to be a consistent problem, don't come.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Not even I could speak the language of money.
nor can I.
Well, I don't think we're going to have any circumstances in which your desire for manners would be a problem, because we are dealing with bug folk
And goblins.
and goblins, which
Yeah, neither
can
one
we
are
go
particularly
fucking
friendly.
they have their own form
Yeah.
of manners, it seems.
Violence.
Bloodshed?
Just let me deal
I
with the
speak that
politics and
language.
nobility. I've dealt with them long enough.
I've grown up under the laird. I'll be fine. I can assist.
I would appreciate it. Sometimes you can't handle it by yourself.
I'm good at being passively sarcastic.
Oh, it's great.
You're not needed in this.
I'm good at handling a glaive.
I
You're
disagree.
not needed.
I disagree.
Let's get going before
Thank
we
you
cause
all
ourselves
nonetheless.
more trouble.
Let's get to it.
Yes, yes. Let's go!
Learn some.
Most of his employers are nobility.
Okay. So
Just give them what they want.
you all exit the Reeves house, who has acknowledged that you are here to help. And with that, we'll end session 3.
Oh! Why?
Because it's 10
Loser.
o'clock.
So?
Our story now takes us to Visconte, the mountain village of Banshee Screech. The village has come under attack by the Chiotin people, half-scorpion humanoids that are known for being quite aggressive. Our adventurers now have to resolve this conflict, for if they do not, the mountain village may not survive the next winter, as the Chiotin have been taking their limited supplies. Will they slay the goblin to the north and help the Chiotin reclaim their homeland? Or will they find another way to help the mountain village? With this particularly perplexing party, who knows what they might do next? Well, that's all for now. Come back next week and we'll have more of the story to share. While you wait, why not join our Discord? There you can talk to the players of the game and be a part of our lovely community. Thank you all for listening, and goodbye for now.